Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. My mic was muted. So I'll just restart this here. I'm Pimpin' the Crib, and joining me today will be OptiDocs as we have our kickoff stream for Season 2 of Overwatch University League for North America. For anyone who doesn't know about the league, Overwatch University League is a league dedicated to helping players, casters, and coaches get better at what they enjoy doing. So we have a learning environment and all sorts of different playing fields here, despite what you want to do. And it looks like OptiDocs is here. Sorry, I had an intro that I forgot completely. Didn't change my mic settings, so sorry about that, guys. But as I was shown before, but there's no mic, there's no sound. That we do have giveaways for the first time on here. I went and got some little stickers here, so I got a whole stack of stickers that I will be doing some giveaways for today. So stay tuned. We should have about three. I think we'll probably do 3 or 4 giveaways today. So let me just introduce the teams. The teams today we got are going to be Blue Team from Division 6 going up against Gravity Turn. We then have No UN Team going up against Inferno One Trick, and they're out of Division 3. And then we have the Apothecary from Division 8 going up against Wolfsbane. So those are our 3 games, and I showed those a little bit ago on the screen. I'll just display it again. And I think OptiDocs is getting into the lobby here fairly shortly as soon as he starts the game. And, oh, you're? Yeah, you count. So, yep, that's all good. So, sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. First stream in a long time, I'd say. But we will be starting up fairly soon once Opti gets in here, and just let the other team know we're waiting on Opti. And I'm gonna invite him right now to the game, and then we should start it. And so we do have the spectators here, so we are gonna start the game fairly soon. We got first match is gonna be here on Watchpoint Gibraltar. We got the defending team as Blue Team, and on attack we have Gravity Turn. I don't think I really know any of these teams are in here from last season. I don't know if you notice any names. It seems like both are fairly new. Yes. Yep. Okay. It says volume's low, so I'm gonna turn my volume up a little bit. And just yeah, cause well, I have a new mics now, so it's a lot more clear than last season. So I'm ready though. So I'm just waiting for these teams to start up. It's gonna be 2-minute delay. So give us updates. So yeah, yeah. Please put it up in the chat, and we'll pay attention to that. So. So yeah, yep. We had EU stream earlier today. Had a pretty good turnout from the EU side of things. We had a little bit late, last minute entries to be on the stream. And if you want to be on the stream, please go to our Discord, and there's a link there where you can sign up your team to be on the official stream. We do have a few different time slots for our official stream. Okay, and we're in here. So it's been a while since I've casted, so I'm really excited to get into some action here from some teams on a competitive level, rather than just playing. I've been doing a little bit of grinding myself, and we've since the last time we've had the league started, there's been a huge shift in meta as we've seen less Reinhardt, and we've seen a lot more Winston and dive comp. I mean, are you gonna expect? We already see Sayran on that Winston on defense. Do you think that's gonna stick the whole time? Do you think they're gonna end up switching? And What what do you think is going to happen? Do you think we're going to have a lot of dive comp today or death ball? I mean, we are in the middle of the pack. I'd say we're probably like diamond level. So, you there, Opti? Oh, we disconnected. I think. Oh, his computer crashed. Okay, so so that's that's a little bit of an issue. He has disconnected. So there'll be a little bit of a solo cast here until he hopefully gets in here. So sorry about that solo cast. I really didn't want to do that, but it's fortunate events that happen that it's gonna have to see. So we do have a death ball coming here from both teams. Well, a little bit of death ball and divers. They're gonna run triple tank, but with a Winston and a Winston, Reinhardt, and Roadhog here on the defending team from blue team. And it's really funny saying blue team when they actually are blue team, but we have Gravity turn fast on the Widow, just trying to get a quick pickoff, but nothing happened. So they're going to push forward. They're already at the understage of the tunnel here, and we got a little bit of a hold in server room from blue team. And we have Sayran really looking to dive on somebody. He's probably, once he spots the Widow, he's probably going to jump right on that Widow. But they're coming out server room now, and he get that first jump in. He's going to go right after the soldier. Gets the soldier down. Oh, Dr. Man gets a pick off as well, and he's going to just really dive in there and going to have to jump out and get away from his team. But really aggressive push right from the start. They let him get it right underneath the tunnel and right back up that server room, and then they're pretty much going to hold it from server room, which is I feel like is a bit more common in the higher level play than in the lower level play. As you'll see in some divisions this season, teams will struggle with a hold in here, but Dr. Man again taken out. He got a hook on the Reinhardt, but fortunately they're going to try to hold it right at the top, and we get a drop down from Bear. It's gonna they're still holding the server room and just going to push the payload. They really got to get on that because they're about to get that first checkpoint. If they don't get on that, that's going to be, you know, a really quick first cap. And there's a no, unfortunately, they were unable to contest there. Sounds extremely low. Okay, I am sorry about that. I will boost myself more. Ugh. Sorry guys, solo cast is not my forte, and with casters leaving, it's a little bit of an issue. Hopefully this is a little bit better on the sound quality. And we got we got Team Gravity turn getting that first point fairly fast, and blue team now they're not really holding them at all. They're gonna we got an ult here from Damn Hanzo, and you get 2. He's about to get 3. Oh, beautiful mercy right here by CP Man, and unfortunately we get Damn Hanzo taken out as well. We get an Earth Shatter that I completely missed, but no one's taken out there, and alt economy is about to be fairly equal here. Nope. Oh, Brain Text is going to use his ult now, and we get to drop the beat, but just Sayran absorbing most of that ult from Brain Text, and I didn't even know Sayran did switch off the Winston, but it looks like Gravity Turn is getting the majority of the kills here. There's still a little bit of a hold, and they're so close to getting this point. We still have an Earth Shadow available from Rasta, and he unfortunate charge in there that didn't even get anyone from both, but Gravity Turn so close to getting this next point, and they got it. And now they're going to have almost 5 minutes to get this final point. So some good shots coming in from Brain Tech, just trying to charge his ult again. As his last ult, he got slept and then pretty much absorbed by the D.Va ult. But despite that, his team's doing an excellent job at getting in here. Dr. Man on the Tracer now is going to try to, you know, maybe apply some pressure to the backline because they really had no one to get in that backline. And it's just really been a death ball across. Oh, we get a beautiful Earthshot here. It got about 4 people in it. Unfortunately, he doesn't really get anyone with it, but Dom Han's going to come in there and clean up a lot of the kills, and Brain Text also is going to try to ult, but unfortunately only gets the Reinhardt, and that really wasn't enough for this team, as this team's going to go wiped now. And blue team getting quite a bit. Oh, and Optidox is here, so are you... Okay, I'll try to get him into the game here. It's going to look not pretty on stream, but there we go. Sorry, guys. Let's see, get him in here, and Yeah, we understand. Computers happen. Yep, and Dr. Meg had a decent stick there. And Dom Hanzo was really getting a lot of cleanup kills there. And blocked Earthshatter there. But Bear's still able to take out the Reinhardt. And I'm hearing that there is no in-game sound, so I'm going to have to fix that. So this is not a good thing.
Two minutes to go. It's going to be a tough sell from the whole this whole time. Looks like Gravity's turn might get it. Great tag buys are coming out from Team Blue. Wow, fantastic 4 kills for Team Blue. They're going to hold for one more push to like 3.79 meters left on the payload. Really close fight there. No switches coming out from either team between fights here. I think the Widow is actually a good pick for this final stretch if she can hit her shots, because Diva's gonna have Diva can't just focus on getting that Widow down. She's gonna be preoccupied trying to make sure the cart doesn't push that last little bit of the way. So I think if Team Gravity Turn plays this right, interesting. They're flanking around the inside, gonna try to get this. Oh, but with their Widow goes down. Deciding to pull out. Deciding to pull out and look for the Widow. Don't want to fight 5v6.
Yeah, we got Doctor who switched off the Tracers now onto the Winston, and we saw Saiyaran on Winston earlier, so they're going back to that triple tank with both main tanks. But now Dr. Man half health, but we're trying to get in there to get a sneaky kill on that Mercy. Unfortunately, jumping out there.
Yeah, they really want to deal with that. Oh, when the Widow switch off to Genji, or sorry, no, to McCree. What am I doing? Anyway, yeah, so definitely, Widow definitely saw that she was getting too hard counter, decided to switch. Fantastic Earth Shatter coming out from Rasta. Oh, but even better Shatter coming out from. Well, no, the Deagle. Both teams talking loosely. Those are going to be a big pile of ults here. Team Gravity Turn really wanting to make this regain some of the progress they lost in the payload here, and Team Blue definitely not wanting to give them even an inch more space, as this corner is the easiest place in this whole final stretch to hold.
Yeah, Blue team really like at the end showing that they got the hang of this game. They came in a little bit late to this map, and the other team had 5 minutes to push on this last point, but they've had an excellent hold now that they kind of switched the comp around and kind of figured out what's been working for them. And we're getting a little struggle here from Gravity as they're switching a lot of their comp with the Genji, with the Diva.
Yeah, fast switching again. Lots and lots of hits coming out for them. And we're going for Nanovisor. And they didn't get on point. Oh, that's Gravity Turn was so focused on winning the ult fights that they just entirely forgot to get on point.
Yeah, I know. I was just noticed the same thing. They didn't have the mind, and they had a C9 in this situation there. They didn't get on the payload.
Exactly.
They just, thinking all about kills, and you really got to worry about that objective, especially if you're trying to push that overtime. Which did they even get an overtime push? I don't.
No, they did not.
They didn't even get an overtime push. Yeah. So
well, the thing is, you have to get on the point.
Exactly.
You 5 seconds. You don't even get the push.
Yep. And so like they had the time and they had the people to do it. Diva could have easily got on there. That's almost Diva's job, is to defense matrix and get on it just to stall.
Yeah.
So they had the people to do it.
Not to be too results oriented, but given that the res was coming out, some of the ults were coming out from Blue team, I suspect they would have lost the fight anyway. But that was still certainly a misplay.
Well, they had the res, so really all they had to do was get on the point, you just stay alive for a little bit, and then get in with the res, and then I'll push after that. So because there was a res at the end, they didn't kill the Mercy right away, because I mean, they should have suspected a res, but they just killed them all while they're off the payload. And
let's see, blue team pulling out a really interesting comp. Half Orisa stuff, half dive stuff. Really, really weird. With I'm excited to see how it does though. They must have thought this out. They must be doing this for a reason.
Yeah, I think they just want to spin the shield. It's a little bit
yeah, it's possible. And it's pretty standard death ball, pretty standard double hit scan death ball coming out from.
Okay, so you notice Division 6 is about mid diamond, almost grandmaster. So they do have a little bit of a, or should at least have a little more organized play style than some of the teams we'll see. But
absolutely,
you never know what teams are like random stacks. So there's a little bit of difference there.
Yep, going obviously blue team being right in the point here. Both teams trying to shoot shield, win that shield war. Important element of this. Important element of the death ball versus death ball. Looks like even though they have they switched off the Winston. They changed up the comp. Yeah, they switched off the Orisa. They ended up doing Ryan instead of Orisa and Genji instead of Widow. So let's see, pretty standard death ball with the extra inclusion of the Winston and Genji here. And yeah, the Team Gravity for making the right choice to hold this corner rather than trying to hold blue at the bottom. Definitely a safe location. Looks like both teams drop a healer. Ryan Church is in. Team Gravity for being pushed kind of far back, but managing to get into the pick. Both teams down a main tank now, fighting 4v4 on this point. Team Blue is going to get their members back first, probably. Going to get their first player back. Oh, Team Gravity getting another pick, but and it looks like Blue Team's going to pull it out. Just barely with a few. Oh, no, not quite. Gravity Turn managing to make the last second res, 0.96 meters to go. Blue Team choosing to they're not going to wipe. Ryan's going to try to make the runaway. I'm worried he's going to get killed anyway. Nope, just barely made it out.
Yeah, Gravity Turn barely getting this saving this with 0.96 left on this route, but I mean, Dr. Man, he was really focused on taking out their soldier, but then forgot about the Mercy, and that beautiful res really saved Gravity Turn there. It was perfect.
So let's see, Gravity Turn half of the two hit skins of the Mercy on the high ground. The rest of their team stays low. Winston going down for blue and Mercy going down for Gravity. Recreo comes out, kills a Lucio, and it looks like it's gonna be a close fight again. Both Gravity Turn is down 2, blue is down 3. Looks like blue is gonna decide to stop pushing.
Yeah, you Gravity Turn Fast had a really beautiful ult there. He essentially got their Ana down to one shot, and the Ana had to back off, because it healed. Didn't want to get hit themselves, and then Braintex almost got taken out by, or not Braintex, damn Hanzo. But,
so let's see, Gravity Turn down to 5. Right as this fight starts, Roadhog getting picked early. However, they pick Blue Team's Ana to even 50-50 right now. Both teams get another pick still. Now it's down 4v4. Gravity turns Lucio gets picked, putting them down to 3. Mercy gets picked, and that looks like they'll be able to fight win for Team Blue. Just narrowly. Oh, maybe not. Really gonna be close here. It's Winston versus Roadhog to end it.
Oh, this is beautiful play here.
Knocks him off. Fantastic play from the Winston, popping ult to knock the Roadhog off the cart and get the next checkpoint. Really smart move.
Yeah, it was beautiful play by Saran. Is the only person left was Roadhog, and Roadhog's so big that he's so hard not to bounce off the point and just pushed him away like a little basketball.
Looks like Blue Team tries to push up a good bit and stagger people on that spawn, doesn't really succeed though. He ends up getting one of their own picks as well. Blue Team looks like Gravity is gonna try to set up on high ground. Blue Team is pushing the cart. Yeah, they're gonna try to set it in the ship. It appears. They get a pick. Foggy goes down for.
Yeah, Froggy was playing a little bit aggressive there, so I expected it to happen fairly soon, but they're making decent progress. But
the team's kind of stalling here. Neither team getting off the cart, but neither team truly engaging the other either. Oh, tactical visor from the top of the ship, very interesting. Tons of ults coming out. Wow, one pick on each team right now. Pack guys are still coming. 2 picks for blue. but they get rezzed. Now it's a 5v6 in favor of Team Gravity Turn. Huge Earth Shatter coming out from Ross. The picks just ults flying right now. Picks coming on both sides. Gonna be a real close fight. With Shatter for Team Gravity Turn, but it does not end up mattering. Looks like we're gonna hold now. Damn Hanzo is just kind of awkwardly on top of the ship. Not coming down though. And
yeah, and it's a good position, you know, and it's harder for the other team to get up there. They really got to make an effort to go. And as we see, Braintex is kind of trying to have this high ground, and he's getting followed by the Mercy here. But Dom Hanzo's crouching around, being a little sneaky beaver. Trying to not get put.
Yeah. Team Gravity Turn making a brilliant choice here to bring out the Diva so they can deal with people hiding on top of the ship. Really smart.
Yeah, but you got Seiran just really knocking away at Diva's health since it can defense matrix.
Blue team kind of pushing in from behind here, all coming over the ship for the most part.
Oh, and they're gonna trap them.
They're not even playing the cart. They're not even touching cart. They're gonna try to get the white first and then push cart. Really interesting strategy. It looks like it'll work out for them. Yeah, they're up 2 right now. Yep, up 3, and that's gonna be it. They're gonna push cart probably all the way to this checkpoint. Looks like Team Blue is not gonna. It looks like Gravity Turn is not gonna bother to try to stall. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really smart plan to do that. You know, good coordination by Blue Team to wrap around like that and kind of trap them in that little corner there.
Fast getting staggered for Team Gravity Turn. That's not what they want to see. Makes so they probably have to fall back a bit and make sure that they can't be engaged on. Also, really interesting comp still from Blue Team with the triple tank with Diva Winston. Really,
it's a dive and it's a death ball. Like it's
half dive, half death ball. Good positioning here, trying to Team Gravity Turn, trying to hold that high ground. But Winston and Diva using their dive capability to come up and knock down CP Man on Mercy.
And we see Fast on the Reaper here. An unusual pick. You don't see Reaper that often, but I think they really want to get rid of this this Winston.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty smart pick here if you're trying to counter the triple tank that's working out really well for Gravity Turn. Sorry, for Blue Team. Let's see. Ult comes out for Blue Team. The Nano Visor. Diva trying to block it. Cannot do enough. Though. Still gets a couple picks. Yeah. This is gonna be. It's actually a close fight again. Still looks like Blue Team's gonna keep on pushing for now, but the Visor is gonna make a difference. Oh, but Lucio coming out to counter the Visor. Still gets a couple picks out of it though. They get res. Really close fight here. Ults come flying on both sides. Both Diva ults, both Ryan ults. Both Visors, Lucio ult. This has been a really common theme of this game with both teams just constantly. They're getting both teams save up all their ults and popping against their one epic brawl. Yeah, so it looks like Gravity Turn will be able to hold. In the end, the closer spawn distance made the difference. Even though they lost more people in the game, those people were able to get back in time to.
Yeah, it looks like there's going to be one more fight here for Blue Team as they make their final push with Dom Hanzo. Only that's going to have an ult. For this team, you have an Earth Shatter and almost a Death Blossom available.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, team choosing to do the same thing they did before, pushing up around the back. Oh, but they're on gets too far and gets picked really fast. That's unfortunate. That's gonna really hurt the push.
Let's hope they get on the payload on the Gravity Turn.
Yeah.
That's gonna be unfortunate.
And yep, sitting Winston down to jump on the payload. Just gonna try to play the payload for the rest of overtime. See them DMAX and Diva. Attack Visor coming out now. The Diva's DMAX. Both teams bringing out Attack Visor. Oh! Lucio just gets picked right before he can ult. Gravity Turn's the great res coming out from CP Man, bringing back their entire team. I think they're gonna be able to win this for all. Let's see. Both teams probably all their ults, just trying desperately. Team Blue trying desperately to stay in the game. Where Gravity just tries to make sure they don't get an inch of progress on that payload. We'll see more ults coming out. Winston ult, Rhino, teams fighting everywhere, on the cart, off the cart. Really close fight. Looks like Gravity comes down a couple people, but they're not going to regroup. They're just going to keep on fighting it. Oh, but the Diva missing, trying to send it behind, but actually landing on top. That's going to make a difference here.
Yeah, the Death Blossom ulti I saw. And it gets absorbed.
It's eaten by Diva, and it's going to be close again. Ana gets picked for Blue Team, which hurts them, but a huge shatter coming out. Getting a couple more picks. Blue Team consistently getting more picks, not getting a lot of progress. Attack Visors coming out from both teams. But Blue Team winning the Visor Wars, amazingly still managing to push through all of this.
And that's gonna be a team kill.
Yeah.
They're gonna get this point. That was so crazy.
Wow,
There was
such a crazy fight. I think
such a
everyone
long
fought at
overtime.
least once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The overtime there was like, was so long. I really thought the gravity turn was gonna hold it because they had an ult advantage for the longest time. There was only one ult available for blue team, and they made the most of it. They made that push around like they did previously, really showing that they have a little bit of chemistry, and at least they have a good shot caller that their team can follow. Let's see. It would ulti right, Doctor Man. I thought it would be one of the soldiers at least, or Sayran on the Winston, but this is pretty good.
Solid fight game here.
Oh yeah, this is where that beautiful res was. So
Yep,
good,
ended up not
good
not
game
leaving
there.
that point. Yeah, really good game. Let's see what they vote for. 34% team damage. That's a lot of damage. Definitely worth voting for.
Okay.
And Team Blue. Man, I'm honestly surprised they won that. I really thought, especially with their Ana getting picked so early in that final fight, that they wouldn't be resilient enough to hold out. But I don't think Gravity turned a great job of capitalizing on their advantage there. They really should have tried to have jumped blue team and kept them off the card entirely.
Yeah, we're gonna take a 1 second here. I'm gonna just make sure everything's going good with my technical stuff and possibly get the other casters in here. So 1 second.
All right, sounds good. This may be time for the interim caster to sign off.
Yeah, let me just see. I'm gonna mute my Skype here and I'm gonna get this call going pretty soon. So 1 second here, guys.
Yep. Just hold up. Let's see. I need a new player icon. Stream, what player icon should I use? Oh wait, it's 2 minutes delayed. Dang it. I like being able to interact with the stream.
Oh, I was trying to mute that so everyone didn't hear.
Oh, rip. Twice the rip, half the price.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a little break here, guys. Sorry for this. I'll update the score here as blue team. Really good game, and they're gonna be playing Nepal next. So One. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is Pimp in the Crib, and again with me, I have my casters finally, Jim Bosco and Cool J here. How are you guys doing?
Hey,
Pretty
how's
good.
it going?
Yeah, so hopefully we get this started fairly soon. And these guys were over casting another event for the Haste tournament, so good experience for our casters who have been. And I know Cool J at least started a bit here. I'm not sure Jim's had a little more experience, but we had Cool J starting here last season. He's casted quite a bit from the start of season 1. In season 2, you're going to expect to see him a little bit more. He's actually not on a team this season yet, so he'll probably maybe cast more.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Hey, after this, we will be doing a giveaway. As I said, I got some little stickers here, so stay tuned. We will be doing one of these giveaways. So I'll have people type it in, but we are going to be going in to our next match, which will be on Nepal. Gravity turn on blue team this time with blue team as red team. So a little confusing here as well. One of the team's little name is blue team. So that's
Nice. Yeah, blue team and gravity turn. Great.
I like it.
So as we talked in chat a little bit, these people are in like mid diamond, so we have been seeing a little bit of an interesting comp coming from blue team. They've been running a triple tank with Ryan, Winston, and usually Diva.
Nice.
Sometimes they switch the Diva for a hog, while Gravity Turn's been pretty much having a standard death ball comp. So blue team going a little bit a little hybrid comp. So it'll be an interesting game, I think, here on Nepal, since you usually see a lot of difference between control point and payload maps as they played Gibraltar last round.
Yeah, we got to watch a whole lot of King of the Hill.
Oh yeah. Had 3 maps, 5 maps, all 5
Yeah,
maps.
our grand final was the first 3 maps was Lijiang Tower, Nepal, and Ilios,
Yep.
and that was actually, it was kind of interesting.
It was interesting, but King of the Hill. Woo.
Yeah, lots of King of the Hill.
Mhm.
But I am excited to see because Nepal is my favorite King of the Hill map.
Yeah.
So
like
I'm interested
Lijiang,
to see.
But
Yeah.
Nepal's probably my second favorite, I'd say.
I want to see
Oh, go ahead.
what kind of creativity they come up with the team comps here.
Yeah,
Or
I hope
hope to see
since this is a map we can get a lot of environmental kills on.
Yeah.
I hope that we see someone go for that medal where you have to get a scorecard. I saw someone already got that today. I think one of our Division 1 EU teams got that medal today.
No way.
So we have medals in the league. If people don't know, we have these. It's an optional way to get into playoffs, other than being in the top 2 of your division. If you get 75% of the medals that we have listed on the website, and one of them is to get a scorecard for environmental kills. So we had someone get that today, and I think they might have even played
You gotta
Nepal
be
then.
committed.
Yeah,
No.
I mean it was a Lucio, but Lucio can get that in one click. So it happens.
Dude, we were casting a game on Lijiang Tower today, and 4 people on one team got booped off within the 5 seconds.
Yeah, and that's funny because like on at the level that you guys are casting, I feel like you don't see that often, and it's like really
Yep.
embarrassing to see that. So
Yeah, I was like, okay, so one's going off, and the other, and there's 4 people off the
yeah.
edge.
So
Yeah.
did they get a scorecard for that?
Don't remember.
I don't know. That's
I don't think so.
Yeah. So it was a
'Cause I
Lucio though.
think,
But, I mean, I hope we see maybe some Pharah here. This is a pretty good Pharah map. On what is it, Shrine, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what's taking. Let's go out with these teams. They said that we were ready.
Apparently, a member of Gravity Turn is AFK,
Okay.
and he's back.
Oh, there
Alright.
you go.
So Gravity Turn holding up the game after we were holding up. So Let's we'll begin get this shortly. And remember, stay tuned after this. Well, not after this game, we'll do after the series. I'll do that first giveaway. So stay tuned. And here we go.
Cool.
So I am. Unless they're memeing on me, it does look like we're gonna have double hit scan coming out from Gravity Turn, and usually double hit scan isn't a meme. I am really happy that blue team, which is in the red, is gonna be running Orisa.
They did that last time, and they just were spinning the board, so I don't have high hopes for. I mean, I hope they do it because it'd be interesting, but I don't think they're really gonna do it. I mean, you have the potential to get quite a bit of environmental kills here with Orisa on this map, but
She's
sure.
she's good on certain King of the Hill maps, like the other point on Nepal where the staircases lead up. What the heck is that called?
Shrine.
Oh, yeah, that's
Shrine. Yeah, she is broken on that because that shield can provide you like a really good anchor on a map that otherwise you would have trouble.
And exactly.
with
That's her role. So like, it's good if we see teams actually start using her, and you know what? They actually are going to be using Orisa. So this will be the first time in Overwatch University League, at least in NA, that we have had an Orisa in a match. But we didn't have her last season. So
Looking for the
And-
hopeful take
Oh,
there.
who's doing play-by-play? Yeah, someone's got
Yeah,
to. I'm not.
Puja, you want me to do it?
I think Jim wanted to do it.
Alright, so Reinhardt's going to be pushing up on the right side. They're playing kind of aggressively here. Their positioning is very close to their spawn. The Animate got 4 of them, but Bear is going to be able to pick off one of them with his Fire Strike, and it looks like the blue team is going to be able to cap the first point here.
Yeah, they got.
Yeah, I really think that.
Oh, sorry. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. Sorry.
I think the big thing there for blue team was, as you said, they got the initial picks when. I don't remember who was there. I think was on Winston or originally. He had a questionable jump and he got bursted down pretty quickly.
Yeah, and now we're going to see Soldier over here on the high ground on the right side. He's going to be doing a lot of damage to the blue team, which, I mean, the red team,
Yeah.
that's going to...
Yeah, he had good positioning there, but blue team with a triple tank setup, they have a lot of sustain, and even though their position of holding, they're holding on the point here, isn't super advantageous, they've been able to keep hold of the point so far.
Yeah, and the Orisa shield is proving effective for them. They're running actually an Orisa and a Reinhardt, so a super shieldy composition coming out from the blue team. Weird usage of a Soldier 76 ult to try and engage on that fight. Not sure what he was trying to do, but Brain Tax is on Soldier trying to harass this Roadhog down, and it looks like the... What is this name of the other team? Gravity Turns is going to be pushing up the left side and going to try to wrap around actually. Let's see if Roadhog can get a pick here, and Orisa's going to put down her shield. Roadhog goes off and breaks through Bear's shield. Isn't going to be able to get any picks. Damn, Hanzo picks off fast with the nice Helix rockets. 2 Lucio ults come out.
I really like the way blue team reacted to that wraparound. I think the wraparound was a pretty smart move from Gravity Turn to try and get something going on their offense.
Yeah.
And I liked how they used the Orisa shield into the whole hog. They pushed them into the corner, and they really played that well.
Yeah, that was impressive to see.
Ross had a very good ult too, comboed with Dr. Man with when the Rhine was up on the wall. I think he got 4 of them, but there really wasn't that much of a follow-up on that ult.
Yeah.
It was such a beautiful.
And that Orisa ult blocking the Earth Shatter with Roadhog pulling Rhine off of the point. Wow.
And
Big grab comes out, but no one able to follow up on it.
yeah. And the thing was they because blue team was able to win the fights so handily, you saw they had the nano up, they had the supercharger, they had the sound barrier, they had all these ults ready for overtime that they didn't end up needing because the contest that came in wasn't very strong. But it was still really impressive to see them be able to manage ults that well.
Yeah, I was impressed with that. And only thing there was it got a little trickly at the end, but you know, a lot of teams have a problem with that, and it's something that we saw even today with Evil Geniuses playing in a tournament.
And I hope they're not messing with us. We're gonna see a Widow coming out.
Yeah,
No,
double hit scan.
Fast played Widow last game, and he's also was playing not Hanzo, McCree. So he's been playing, that single shot hit scan today. So
Yes, my man. So we are gonna see the Widow and Soldier coming out from. I have no idea what this team's name is, man.
the gravity turn.
Gravity turn.
If you're on their actual player, it'll tell you the name above there.
Oh yeah. Huh. Yeah, gravity turns. A bear is going to be able to get a pick on the enemy Reinhardt. 2 picks. It gets the pin off on Lucio. Mr. Dr. Man does go down to Soldier while DM Hanzo is able to pick off that Widow. It looks like a fight that goes in favor of gravity turn with D.Va contesting right now. Professor Quacker's really doing some work on Roadhog, getting that D.Va out of the mech consistently. They're doing lots of damage to that Reinhardt shield at front, and they will take the point.
I think the real key in that fight, the D.Va wasn't able to nullify the Widow and the Soldier together because of the way they were positioned, and the Roadhog couldn't find a hook on any of the 4 squishies he had to choose from the side of Gravity Turn. And Gravity Turn was just able to take advantage of that and lay in some damage.
Yeah, I totally agree. So the wall hacks are going to come out on the side of Gravity Turn, and she's going to be looking for the pick. Roadhog does get 1 pick on the Ana, crucial pick. Both the healers are down on the side of the blue team, the red team, and wow, they just have such a great hold on this. Braintax is sitting over here on the staircase, just hammering away at the back lines of the enemy team, and they really can't find their footing to push.
Yeah, I think blue team needs to switch up their comp here. I do see there's a Winston coming out instead of the D.Va. That might be enough, but what they were running really wasn't working for them.
Yeah. I'm guessing they're hoping for a easy Widow pick with that Winston, but let's see what they can do. Roadhog ults comes out from Mr. Dr. Man on Roadhog. Is able to push that Mercy off the point. He's looking for the pick, but doesn't get it. Brain hacks with the visor. The shatter comes out from Ross, I'm Hanzo. Gets 2 more. Sorry, my mic cut out there. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of an alt issue from Bear, but he ulted inside the Winston shield, kind of whiffing. But then Ross was able to alt Gravity Turn, but again there was another alt like that there was nothing to power up.
Oh man, Mr. Dr. Man gets off Roadhog on a Tracer and is able to pick that Widow early in this fight, maybe leading the charge for the blue team to win this. That Winston is going to be nanoed.
Mercy though, Mercy has that res up.
Oh man. A couple more picks for the blue team, gets that Mercy down so they won't be getting that res off, and the blue team will be capping this for the first time in this match. So it looks like that Winston and Tracer switch is really working out for them. They're keeping that Widow down and not able to do much.
I think the biggest key there was in the fight just before that, Gravity Turn used 4 alts to defend the point. And all they had left was res, which is a very powerful alt, but the Mercy died instead of using a res on, just 1 or 2 instead of what she was probably hoping for, which is 3 or 4. And I think that's a pretty bad misplay that allowed blue team to take the point.
Yeah, so now if you keep an eye on Gravity Turn's Reinhardt's ult, his ult is actually almost up. He does use it, but he does go down instantly. The enemy Reinhardt is going to be able to get the shatter off, gets 2 kills, gets the Widow and the Mercy. Damn Hanzo doing a lot of work to this Roadhog, and Mr. Dr. Man running with the Tracer. He does get that Soldier. It's going to be a nice, clean sweep from the blue team.
And we are going to see Fast here, get a switch off onto McCree as he was playing that last game. So it could be the thing they need to take care of that Tracer, because Dr. Man was kind of just sneaking behind them, crouching a lot and just playing right underneath where they've been pushing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think the McCree in response to the Tracer is a pretty good switch. We'll see if he can deal with the Tracer effectively.
Yeah, so now you're going to see the Mercy is actually hiding away, and Gravity Turns does have the ult advantage here, but Braintax does go down. Lucio ults, gets 4 of them in that ult against the Soldier attack visor. but not too much happens there. Bear gets the pin off on Anna, Ross gets the kill on Mercy, so there won't be a res in this next fight. And Sayaran is doing work to the Reinhardt in the backline, but does get picked off by Brain Tex, and it looks like the Gravity Turns is gonna take this point back. Will they be able to seal the deal? They
Looks
do.
like they are gonna get this map, and we have a tied game now. And I mean, it looked like Gravity Turn was gonna take this map from the get-go, and blue team getting there for a quick cheesy cap was unexpected, but they got it. And that 99 curse there is.
Oh yeah.
Gravity Turn's able to capitalize on it.
And I think a big change that blue team made was they really started to focus that Mercy and make sure that she died early on.
Yeah.
So past that first fight where they lost the point, she didn't really have a chance even to get one or two people off on a res because she was dying very quickly.
Yeah, that Winston was doing a great job back there.
Yeah. I think that they could have used some ult better, especially the soldier ult. Seemed to be out of position a lot. Couldn't get much value out of it. But I do think they played well in terms of dealing with the res.
Yeah, I definitely agree. So we're gonna see the Mei come out from Mr. Dr. Man, and that wall is gonna prove to be not that helpful for the enemy team. Looks like the blue team will show their dominance with 3 picks for the enemy team right now, and they're going to take the point. It looks like.
Yeah, I love seeing Mei on this section of the map, and Mr. Dr. Man played it really well there, getting a great wall, knocking out 3 people right away, and pretty much winning the fight off of one ability.
Yeah, so the Gravity Turns is actually going to be pushing mid right now, but the blue team does have the height advantage, meaning that they will have the advantage in their fight. However, Professor Quackers on a Roadhog does get that Anna pick early. Mr. Dr. Man returns with the Mercy pick, and Brain Tex gets the opposing Soldier and the opposing Lucio. Big Shatter comes out from Ross. The doesn't do too much, goes down pretty fast afterwards, and it you get it pretty fast because its name is
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fast on that McCree.
You can kind of tell here that blue team has had like practice together compared to Gravity Turn. At least it feels that way. These teams, it's quite possible these teams are. I know at least one team is a full free agent pick, or at least 1-2 stack with the rest free agents. But you see like the organization a lot more in blue team, and they have the switch picks. So.
Yeah, you saw it right there, focusing on that Roadhog.
Yep, and a good Mei wall comes out to block Fast off from doing too much damage to the enemy team. Mei's gonna drop down and gets another good wall off to stall the team a little bit more. Woo! Damn, Hanzo does get stunned. McCree with the pick on him, and the Mei ult comes out right onto the site. She's gonna be able to get pretty much all of them, and they do cap the point in the midst of all that. The big res does come out for 2 people there, I think. And the Nano line makes his way towards the enemy team.
Yeah, gravity turn. You know, they're. I don't know if they need to have something to deal with that Mei, because those walls have been an issue, and they're either that or just stick together more. Because you know, when you have Professor Crackers trying to get those flank kills as Hog, and he gets taken out, it's just so much easier to defend the point.
Yeah. Just talking about those flank kills, Mei almost just got destroyed there by the Roadhog. Roadhog ult will come out, but D.Va does defense matrix it almost immediately. Ross goes down with his ult. That's going to be huge for the blue team. I mean, for Gravity Turn.
You just say the blue. You say Gravity Turn and call the other team the blue team in red.
The blue team in red.
Yeah, I really do think that I think that Fast is a really key player for Gravity Turn. I feel like when he's playing well in a particular fight or on a particular hero, I feel like they play well too.
Well, he gets a consistent damage, and his team can easily get the cleanup there, which is really nice when he's playing McCree. I mean, we see him, you know, even as Widow, you know, you don't get to kill as Widow, but you get someone else to clean up. It's nice, you know, then you have Brain Tex there to do so.
Yeah, and really the Mei on the side of the blue team in red is doing a lot of good work walling off the enemy team and creating these zones where she can destroy the enemy team. Right now she's in the back line and she's gonna try to ult but doesn't get the ult off. Bear instead does get the Earth Shatter off and is doing huge damage to the back line. The enemy soldier is able to pick off McCree and it looks, wow, looks like the blue team in red will be able to hold this.
Nope, that is gravity turn.
Whoa.
Blue team in red is red team. Remember, that's why they're in red.
Oh yeah, they're in red. God.
Funny team names, but gravity turn able to get this, turn this game around and see if they get a. I mean, you could call it a reverse sweep, kind of. I mean, it's not a technical reverse sweep, but
close enough, right?
Yeah. But we are back to Shrine, where blue team did kind of show complete dominance here.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see what the blue team brings out. Well, I mean, sorry.
I'm actually kind of a bit surprised here. It seems like blue team tends to favor team plays a bit more, and it seems like Gravity Turn likes to rely a bit more on mechanical skill, at least on King of the Hill. Both are pretty viable.
You can tell that by the way Fast and Prof Quackers play. They're kind of kill happy.
Yeah, they're a very pick heavy team, and yeah, like once they get that pick, they're able to snowball off of it. I definitely agree that Mr. Dr. Man on that made that team a super team oriented team.
Yeah, we saw that last game. You guys weren't here, but blue team really making effective use of their routes on watch point. They were forcing the team pretty much into a corner from all directions and just annihilating them. Which is almost what they're going to do right now.
Here.
So to trap them in that lower spot, they have shields on both sides, and we're able to get the point that way.
Great
blue team using those Orisa shields, using the spam from Roadhog Soldier, Orisa. I think partially Gravity Turn misplayed by putting themselves down there, but blue team took advantage of the mistake very well, putting a lot of spam damage out there, using their shields to their advantage.
I've never really thought about this, but you right now having Orisa and Ryan here, you secure the two best spots on this map.
Yep, you can take the high ground
on the point and the high ground, so it's really key here. I mean, I think I almost want to say
definitely interesting.
I think a fairy here would be good. You can kind of boot them out of that little high ground, but
and use that verticality against them. They don't really have anything to counter that.
There we go with Orisa using that little right click there.
Yeah, and BrainTech is gonna get that right click onto Foggy, while Soldier's gonna get Diva out of mech. BrainTech with another pick. Damn, Hanzo responds with another pick onto Fast, and it looks like the blue team in red will continue to hold the high ground for this. Orisa anchoring them in the back.
Yeah, and
great job, really.
Go ahead.
BrainTech is getting kill after kill on this Soldier, but it seems to me like they just need to regroup. I don't know.
Yeah, they do need to regroup and try maybe that flank thing that they were doing again, because that seemed to work for them, but they were able to get a couple picks. Bear does go off the edge due to Foggy. The Lucios are going to be duking it out in the middle. Diva will be engaged in a very tumultuous fight with this Roadhog, and he almost gets knocked off the point.
Yeah, I thought he fell off.
Yeah, I was about to say. Roadhog ult comes out trying to get this Lucio, doesn't secure the kill. The Diva ult comes out with the shatter. Ross is able to protect the team, and he gets knocked off the edge. Orisa's still back here, just being healed and damage boosted. Roadhog and Reinhardt and Lucio, the only two members remaining of Gravity Turn, along with that Diva. They do get her out of the mech, and Tracer comes through as a switch from Fast.
And there we go, they're gonna cap the point.
They stepped on the corner and got off.
Yeah, Gravity Turn lesson on it.
Huh. I
do think I think Gravity Turn suffers from not knowing how to disengage. They'll stay in a fight for a really long time.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
But I am interested to see if the pure mechanical skill, because of the snow volley deathmatch style of King of the Hill, will eventually prevail against blue team's goal of better team play.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see a little bit of a dive or a comp switch of any sort come out from Brain Tax and Fast, but they seem to be playing what they, what they enjoy playing the most. Fast does like playing those 1v1 characters, like able to get those picks as soon as he can, and President does get a pick off on Tracer somehow.
It's new DPS Lucio.
Yeah, the blue team in red does seem to be choking here on this staircase, letting the enemy team just walk up to them, really, and do some work. Braintax does get the pick on Roadhog, and Professor Quackers on Roadhog gets the pick on the Reinhardt. Oh, Braintax with another big pick on Mercy, and Gravity turns, really showing their dominance on this map.
Yeah, I think you pointed it out pretty well. They got up the stairs, and then they just kind of stood there. They lost the Tracer, and they could have backed out, or they could have gone in, but they just kind of hesitated. And I think Gravity Turn recognized it well, and they capitalized on the fact that blue team in red was hesitating, and they made a good play.
Yeah, and the blue team on red is going to be taking the high ground, but they do drop except for Soldier. He's going to be standing up here doing some major work to the enemy team. Fast does pick off Roadhog really quickly to start that fight. That means a lot of lost pick potential right there. Fast is looking for the Tracer pick on the back right of the map. And wow, Tracer is extremely split off from the enemy team. They're going to be calling for the disengage right now. The blue team in red does make a smart choice disengaging once their Roadhog does go down. Tracer was out of position. Things are going well for them now. They're going to be able to group up and repush. They don't take high ground again. They come up right up the stairs, and looks like Tracer is going to be trying the front line. Damn, Hanzo does get the pick off on Brain Tax. Huge pulse bomb goes down onto Bear. Roadhog with the ult, and the Lucio ult goes down on top of it. Sayoran going with the Roadhog ult in the back corner, trying to get something. Doesn't really pick up too much of it. Bear smashing around on Reinhardt, trying to see what he can find on this Roadhog, but Mercy pocketing this Roadhog won't make it easy for him at all. The DPS are down on Gravity Turn, and they will be making their way back as we speak, but it looks like the blue team in red is going to take the point at 86%.
Yeah, I felt like, actually, I'm not entirely sure how that push worked out for them. I don't know. I felt like
Damn Hanzo really used his ult effectively. Took out the Mercy, took out Fast, and then tore away at the Roadhog and Reinhardt until there was only the Lucio left. And a beautiful Earthshatter here.
Jesus. Huge Earth Shatter comes out from Ross, and the ult is not going to be able to be used by Brain Tax on that Soldier, and he's going to have to save it for the next fight. Ross Lee tries to go big with another slam, a charge. Oh, slam, what is this?
Come on and slam.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
For the jam.
Electro body.
So Fast and Brain Tax are going to have both of their ults, but Damn Hanzo does have his ult up as well on that Soldier 76. He's holding this corner pretty well, doing some big damage to Reinhardt there, trying to see what he can get as Gravity Turns do push up the main staircase. Brain Tax looking for an ult on Damn Hanzo. While his ult does come out, Damn Hanzo isn't able to get anything. Brain Tax goes down to Ross, the Mr. Dr. Man, getting the pick on the Mercy, and McCree. Damn Hanzo doing huge work getting that Roadhog, but the res does come out in favor of the blue team in red.
Yeah, I mean, not really the res was needed, but it was
a little unnecessary.
But I think it was just in the moment, get it out now while you can. But,
The heat of the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Damn Hanzo really, I'd say he's been the better soldier this series, or at least in alt performance.
Yeah, and this Tracer is gonna try to dive Brain Tax, but doesn't find anything. Actually gets Helix. Brain Tax does pick off the Lucio right after that, and he's doing huge damage to the Roadhog. Wow. McCree High Noon does get the Roadhog, and Reinhardt's gonna go down shortly after. Good helix rocket from
Cap here
Brainsex.
and 99 curse happening again is this is it.
99
This is
curse is real.
this could be it. If blue team doesn't
And
get
I
on the
really
point.
think I think that res was the real key there. Because, you know, Coco the Dog did survive that whole fight. He definitely would have had a chance to get a res out there, and I think losing that res the fight before really kind of cost him the chance at this point.
And a big shatter comes out from Rasta. He's able to get the ulting the ulting soldier, and Bear does return with the kill, but the res comes back out, and Reinhardt returns to swinging his hammer. Saren doing some major damage. Bear able to get the enemy Mercy. Huge with the tag visor going down to try to get the Divas out of the mech, respectively for both teams. Ross does get the Mercy again, and it looks like Fast is going to be trying to do some work to this Lucio over here. Gets the headshot off. And it looks like, who's the last one on point? Oh, Tracer and...
Doctor Man, and there's really not much that can happen there, and that second game is going to go to Gravity Trend. So we are going to be seeing a game 3. This week's neutral map is Nepal, but because it is Nepal, we will be going to Lijiang. So
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill again.
Oh, yeah.
And we get a Lucio play the game here, so I'm assuming we're going to see a good boop here.
Oh, yeah.
There should have been 2, but we got 1 there.
43k damage done. Holy Jesus.
Yep, so we are going to be seeing a game 3 here, which should be on Nepal. So if you go and let them know that since Nepal was the neutral map, or was one of their home maps, the neutral map by default next is Lijiang. So if one of you guys can let them know that, if they don't know that.
I put it in the chat.
Awesome.
Cool. Man, Fast was doing a lot of work on that McCree, and Braintax is really solid on Soldier. He was getting pick after pick after pick. His positioning was good. Always got the high ground.
I really liked the way Fast and Braintax were playing. I agree with Pimp that Damn Hanzo was outplaying Braintax, but I feel like together as a duo, Fast and Braintax were playing very well.
It's funny because
keep it up. I don't know. I gotta figure out how I want to say this.
Sure. It's funny because I would say, like, as well as Braintax and Fast were working as a duo on Gravity Turns, Mr. Doctor Man and actually Ross, I think, who is their Reinhardt, when they were playing that May Reinhardt combo, that wall and charge combo, they got someone every time. That stuff was so good to watch, and I really like that combo out of them, and I think they should use it more. They're really strong on it.
Fast is I don't know. It seems he has that consistent damage, and it just kind of doesn't make sense to me how he doesn't make more of those plays or make the plays more consistently. Because like you said, the damage is there consistently. So I don't really know what's happening there. If maybe it's a positioning thing.
Yeah, could be. Like, a lot of the time, I remember specifically this one moment on Nepal, the shrine, they had the high ground, and weirdly enough, they just walked off of it and instead took the lower ground and took the fight then. Like, it's a little positioning thing, but it does mean a lot when you come down to really doing a team fight at that range. Okay, so third map will be Lijiang Tower.
Yep, and while we're here, I just want to remind everyone to please follow us here on Twitch and on Twitter at OW University. And if you're new here, go to our website at owuniversity.com or hop on our Discord at discord.gg/OWUniversity. And you can possibly sign up as a free agent, or maybe just hang out. Maybe you want to be a caster, maybe you want to be a coach. You can also apply to be any of those here. As you see here, we got 3 of us that are casters in this community that pretty much started Overwatch casting here.
Yep. Pretty much.
So we're gonna see. Oh, you might see a switch up here, and damn Hanzo's gonna get on the Hanzo. Or not Hanzo. He's gonna be playing the the McCree, and
I think we're seeing a dive comp coming out, which
I do too.
well, the
And we're
quasi
just-
dive.
Yeah, looks
Yeah.
like we're seeing it
Oh,
almost on
full
both
dive.
teams.
Oh yeah. Well, kind of. We got the little like the hybrid dive from blue team. Yeah, blue team in red.
I am interested to see the Genji Reaper combo for that dive on the side of gravity turn. I want to see how that works out. And I'm definitely intrigued.
Oh yeah. The dangerous thing about that is the enemy team is running a soldier, Winston, and a Ryan. So if that Zen and Genji aren't working too well together, they could be dangerous for that team for gravity turn.
Oh, we are gonna see a Reaper here from Braintex. Oh, interesting.
Yep. And they're going to run directly to the site and try to hold it right there. The blue team in red does charge in slowly with their shields up. Winston not diving anyone yet, and Anna's already so low. Winston making the dive onto the Diva in the front line. Tracer in the back trying to get that Zenyatta, isn't able to get the kill, gets picked off. Diva does get the pick on Winston. Lucio, same, gets Diva out of mech, and it looks like Gravity turns decisively take that
Yep.
first.
It was I mean, you got fast in there, really getting some cleanup kills. Took out the Anna when Bear was slept, and I mean, unfortunately, oh, we get a switch here from Tracer to a Pharah now. So hopefully,
Good
I'm
observation by that guy.
Probably recognizing
and the Mercy.
that no hit scan on the side of gravity turn.
Mm-hmm. Funnily
See
enough,
if they can take advantage of that.
yeah, let's see. Fair is trying to get some poke damage off at the top, is going to be able to land some damage onto Lucio and Reaper at the front, but she's sort of out of position here. She's kind of low on the ground. Diva's doing massive damage to her right now. Reaper's at the front doing massive damage to their Diva. And honestly, the Reinhardt on the blue team in red is not moving up for them. It looks like they're having the same problem that they were having on Shrine, honestly, where they got stuck on the staircase.
Oh, Sanctum. Right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
No, that was on Shrine.
Is that Shrine? No,
Shrine, I
the last match we just saw was on, like, the final game was on Sanctum. If that's what you're
Yeah,
talking
but the thing we're talking about
Oh,
is where
okay.
they were on the
Yeah,
stairs.
well,
and they just
I think
moved
one
up.
thing though is that like was good was that Gravity Turn like went straight to the point right away. So just like last time on Sanctum, like blue team didn't do that, and Gravity Turn was able
Yeah.
to get it right away. So
Yeah, and it looks like they have a problem just engaging them once they have set up their hold. So now Mr. Dr. Man's going to be able to get both of the healers down. Brain Tax does get the Soldier 76 down, and he's going to ult with Mercy ults, and is able to save some of his team, some of the enemy team. Diva ult does go off, and Brain Tax gets picked off by Mr. Dr. Man on that undisputed Pharaoh. She's just flying around wreaking havoc at this point.
yep, they get it right at the 99, and Farrah's gonna trying to get a little kill on Zenyatta, but I'm just gonna float above. I think she's really ready to use her rocket barrage. She's trying to get a cheeky kill here.
Mm-hmm. She's
Yeah,
trying to position herself.
I actually do think not having a hit scan was a big key there, but I think Brain Tax was okay on Reaper. I think the real thing that should have changed was moving fast off of Genji.
Yeah, and on Zelda or something.
He was pretty good at using. He was good at using his ult. He was good at staying in good positioning. But his accuracy with the shurikens isn't on the level of his accuracy with hit scan, and his combos. I don't know. I don't think they're at the same level. I think he could get more value out of playing at McCree.
Definitely, I definitely
Especially
agree.
against the pharmacy here.
Yeah, the pharmacy is really wreaking havoc on their lives, and Soldier's not.
And
able
he
to
has
deal with
ult,
this by
and
himself.
like it's you know he might want to not get rid of that ult. It's a useful ult, but if he doesn't, get it off, it's just gonna kill more time. So him not switching to, he's got to use it like now, if not switch off.
Yeah. We're going to see 4 ults on the side of the red team in blue, and 4 ults actually on the side of Gravity Turns. Brain Tax does get that first pick on the Soldier. That's going to be a huge pick for the enemy team. Both sound barriers do go down. Fast does get a pick on Genji with the Dragon Blade. And he's looking for another on the Lucio and healer in the backline. He's gonna be trying to get this Pharah in the air, but without any help from Soldier, it's gonna be futile. Mr. Doctor Man, on the other hand, is just flying around and trying to get as many picks as he can, but does finally get picked off by Brain Tax, and it looks like the blue team in red will be taking the lead on this fight. Monkey's still ulting on site, but with 5 members of the blue team on site, I don't think he's gonna live.
I think another key there for blue team was switching off of the hybrid. It's very difficult to run Ryan Winston. And once they got the D.Va, I mean, the Pharah was doing work, but the D.Va was really able to shut down Brain Tax and make sure that the Pharah could keep doing work. And I think the D.Va switch made a big difference for them.
I definitely think so too. D.Vas are very good at protecting. Like, even if you're not using defense matrix offensively or trying to push something, it's really good if you just try to pocket someone and keep that person alive. So we're gonna see Professor Quackers now actually on Roadhog, who he was playing before. I was lying. He's gonna play Zarya.
Yeah, he switched on to Zarya, and I like that a bit. I like that pick better. I feel like it fits better with the comp they're trying to run here. But and I don't know if this is just something that Hen doesn't feel comfortable on other healers, but I feel like playing Mercy here isn't the best choice.
Yeah, she's somewhat immobile. You know, that 2-second or like 1 second cooldown on her flying thing is really not gonna be helping her anyway. Damn, Hanzo gets 2 huge picks already onto the Winston and the Genji. Wow. I was not expecting those 2 picks that quickly.
Yeah, that was he really took advantage of the close quarters combat here on that Reaper pick, and I'm surprised that not blue team. I'm surprised Gravity turned and try and go back to the Reaper, because this really seems like a section where he would thrive.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and it looks like, wow, Fast is going to be able to get another pick. He's on the Mercy now in the backline, and their Mercy has no help. President helps him clean up that kill. He's gonna be on the Reinhardt. Reinhardt doesn't realize he's being destroyed by a Genji on top of him. And wow, Fast going off, getting 4 kills basically right there.
Really well done on that engagement. They were able to. Their focus fire seemed much better. The targets that Fast was attacking, it seemed like they were taking damage from 3 or 4 people. And I felt like that was a big key, and also getting the Mercy early so that she couldn't use that res, which you see she still has.
Yep, she's gonna be on it, and it looks like Fast is gonna be on that Genji, trying to go to the back line and get this Mercy, and she has no help. He could very well get in and deny them another res. Braintax, on the other hand, is gonna be using his tack visor, trying to get some good damage down, but Ross's shield does block most of it, but he finally goes down to it. The enemy, Mr. Dr. Man, is going to be using his tack visor, trying to get a lot of damage down onto the Zarya. Isn't able to kill her exactly, but is going to be able to set up on the point with the rest of his team. It's a battle of the shields right now, and the ult is going to come out from Reaper, but he's not going to be able to pick up anything, and in fact does go down. Bear gets a Fire Strike kill, but gets Fire Strike himself, and Ross does come out of that victorious. Genji's gonna try to make use of this ult over here, but he gets Graviton, and it's... wow, they come out on top. That was a story.
A lot of ults came out from both sides. I think the real key there was the way, in terms of winning that fight, the way Gravity turned it. It didn't really set them up well for future fights because they used a lot of ults, but the Earthshatter and the Dragon Blade were able to clean up the rest of the kills and make sure that they knew they won that fight.
Yeah, big Graviton Surge comes out now, but the Sound Berry does... wow, what a huge Earth Shatter! Damn, Hanzo is able to pick off Genji, but Baird not getting no follow-up from his team on that huge Earth Shatter. Mercy does pick off the D.Va. Ross is able to come back and get 2 more picks. Damn, Hanzo still doing work on this Reaper. and they're able to retake the point. He's going to reposition himself upstairs, and wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they heard that you said there should be a Reaper, but damn Hanzo. Well, actually, it's the opposite team this time though that had the Hanzo, that has the Reaper, but damn Hanzo has actually been tearing through Gravity Turn's backline and getting quite a bit of kills, whether it be a cleanup or he gets the damage and someone else cleans it up.
Here he is again on that Mercy in the back lines.
The Reaper's been working very well because they haven't really been able to turn around and deal with him. I think Brain Tags maybe once or twice turned and looked at him, but pretty much the only time Damn Hanzo on that Reaper dies is when he's out of position.
That Res does come out trying to keep herself alive too. And Genji is going to be using his Dragon Blade, looking to get a pick, isn't able to get anything except for Diva out of her mech. Mercy is by herself here, and she does go down to Brain Tax.
Bear had a really vigorous shatter there. That was just
man.
Pretty much the big thing in that fight. And blue team in red brought it close, but ultimately this round's going to go to Gravity Turn.
That was... They really couldn't afford to turn around, but they had to almost. That Reaper was always on their mercy. That was tough. He was having a really good showing too, always getting a couple of kills or doing a lot of damage to their backline or tanks. It's good stuff coming out of damn Hanzo.
Yeah, and you saw he was really focusing on Mercy, and like, he has like the highest damage potential, you know, to do against a healer like that. So it's really good that he went for it. But I mean, switching off, I think he does really good on Soldier. I think it'll benefit his team, especially with like this map at least. You know, you don't have as much tight corridors that you can, you know, travel.
So, oh wow, we're gonna see Mr. Doctorman actually on that Winston. They're gonna get on the point first, and that's gonna be important. Bear, however, does try to move forward with his team, but is gonna be getting a lot of damage on the front from Ross. And this Winston is just being oppressive. They can't seem to take him out. He's just sitting in their front lines. Sayoran on that Diva doing lots of damage, and ooh.
Yeah, I think Sayoran and Dr. Man both doing really well, and just the team as a whole pushing into that white room. This is something they weren't really able to do before, is pushing into people. But they did really well there to push into that white room and apply the pressure, and they got a lot of damage out.
Yeah, Winston slowly moved his shield forward. Sayoran was able to stay in it, fly out of it, keep that oppressive damage up, and you'll actually see Winston on that Mercy now. Is able to get that kill, and Ross gets a triple almost. Wow, the tanks in this game are really proving to be like carries almost. They're doing a lot of work.
Yeah, at least this game specifically. As the other games, you've seen a lot of the DPS doing a lot of the work, and now we're getting the tanks in here. And Dr. Man and Sayoran, they were playing fairly well in game one as with the same combination. So.
Oh wow.
With
and almost.
NA ult there.
Oh man, lots of ults coming out. The Dragon Blade will be coming out soon at 90%. Ross is able to get one pick. Genji is still running around. Does get taken out by Mr. Dr. Man. And Brain Tax is going to be able to get the Ana in the back. A huge res. And Brain Tax is still alive, taking out that Winston. The Dragon Blade comes out with the sound barrier. Not sure if the sound barrier was a good thing there.
The ult usage for both of these teams has been pretty questionable. Both teams seem to waste a lot of ults. I guess it kind of
that could be a
balances
thing.
out.
Like I said before, like the Gravity Turn, I know they're majority based off of free agents, so like almost a full free agent team, and it's possible that blue team is like that as well. I don't know exactly the whole sign up there, but it's something to expect. You know, it's only week one. These teams got quite a bit of time to get some chemistry down, but to get back to the game here is a big team fight about to happening.
Yeah, and so, wow, Damn Hans was actually thrown off the edge by President, and it looks like Diva is going to be able to mitigate a lot of the damage from the enemy Diva and keep Lucio alive. Winston's going to get picked up on the bridge by Brain Tax. Another questionable ult by Lucio to save the remaining 3 people of the team, but they're able to disengage right here. Reaper with the ult gets picked off on that bridge.
Yeah, I think he definitely another one that could have been saved for a
Huge
while.
shatter! He gets 4 people with it, and Mr. Document actually is going to switch over to Pharah right now and make use of them not having a hit scan. That D.Va ult does get Mr. Document, and it looks like the blue team in red is going to be able to cap that point again.
Yeah, damn Hanzo really, working and going on the flank there, took out some of the healers. But I mean that split push, really helped them secure the point. They did that in game 1. They were really good at doing those split pushes. We also saw them do it on the Paul too. So a few switches here.
Yeah, good couple of switches here. That Pharah and Brain Tax is on Reaper now. He's doing work, but he's currently taking a nap. Ross is nanoed, and he goes straight to the back of the site. The fighting is kind of spread out on the outside of the point right now. D.Va's trying to poke her way in, but she's getting D.Va on D.Va action. Not too much was happening. Genji's running around on site. Mercy's a little caught out here, but Demhans was hoping to come around on the left side and get some picks, but he gets almost booped off by the Lucio. One sound barrier down, and Pharah's going to come in through the window and try to get... Wow. Ross gets a huge Earth Shatter off, but Bear does too. And D.Va goes down, and what is...
It looks like the fight's getting in favor of blue team, but blue team's slipping away. They're really, trying to stay on this point. They don't want to give it up. They're already at 99. They just want to end it here. And they get off the point, and that's going to be the third map here. And it's unfortunate there. And
I'm wondering why Professor Quacker's caught up the point. Was he chasing the other D.Va?
I'm
not sure.
Not entirely sure, but like that's not the first time the gravity turn has got off the point. They did that in game 1. They got off the payload when they could have pushed in overtime, and they didn't. And so, like, just right there, we were in overtime, but I mean, you get off the point in overtime, it literally almost at the snap of a finger, it's gone. So you can't really doing that, especially when now your back's against the wall.
I'm impressed with the blue team in red, honestly. They definitely saw what. Like, Mr. Document on that Pharah definitely knew that the no-hit scans, and he was going to be able to capitalize on it all over again. They're going to go straight into the fight. Seiren with a big hook on Reinhardt isn't able to finish off the kill. Ross is able to get the Roadhog. Seiren does get the enemy Lucio. Bear taking out the enemy Reinhardt with Soldier, capitalizing on that, and Bear going big. The blue team in red is down in this fight currently. Oh, looks like they're actually pretty even right now. They swap a healer for a DPS, and Professor Quackers rounds this out. A big shatter. Nice shot by Bear.
Getting that shatter up very early, and that enables them to win that point first. And I guess that really just goes back to the Ryan v Ryan battle. He was hitting a lot more Earth Shatters. You can, or not Shatters, Fire Strikes. You can see Ross is only at about 50% ult charge.
Also, put in some charges in the too, which is a really good way to get your ult fast as Ryan.
Yeah.
Now the Ryans are going to be walking right up to each other and giving each other a little kiss on the lips, and not much is going to be coming out of that. Wow. A little mispositioning from the blue team in red leads to their death, but Seiren does get 2 picks before he goes down to Professor Quackers. The monkey does gallop away happily and falls off the map.
I just don't think they engaged very well there. It was pretty sloppy, and Gravity Turn was able to take advantage and get some really early kills there.
Yeah, that mispositioning by the blue team in red really threw them over. Like that, going on the staircase over there wasn't the best idea. They are coming mid now, however, and both teams are going to be on the low ground. 2 huge Roadhog ults coming out. It looks like Star Wars. The sound barrier does go down on the blue team in red. Mr. Document's trying to flank that Reinhardt, trying to get that Mercy right now, actually. Going to be able to do some work onto her. Seiren getting the Reinhardt. Mercy actually getting the res off, and Ross getting a shatter only off on Mercy, but doesn't actually get the kill. Looks like Gravity Turns will be taking this fight. Lucio and Roadhog, the only two remaining members of the blue team in red, on site. That was interesting.
5%
Yeah, I feel
here,
like,
they gotta get on.
Yeah, you gotta go now. Go.
I feel like fast on that Reaper. I feel like that's a really good switch. You know, he can bring his hit scan skills, a lot of flick-based aim, and I think he was playing pretty well, especially considering he was playing into a Roadhog and originally Winston. Winston did switch, but he kept it going, and it's still working pretty well for him.
Yeah, they are gonna
Looks
push
like-
it to. Essentially, this is sudden death now, as this is the game. The series is 1-1, the game's 2-2.
Oh man.
This is make it or
Winner
break it
takes
here. Yeah.
Here we go, baby. I wonder if Fast is gonna stay on that Reaper. He was doing some work, but on this map it's a little harder to keep him in that range without falling off the map.
A warrior's greatest weapon is patience.
We're gonna see Mr. Dr. Man return to Farah, Coco the Dog on Zenyatta, Foggy on Mercy, Ross the D on Reinhardt, Damn Hanzo on Soldier, and Seiran on Diva. On the side of Gravity Turn, we're gonna see Professor Quackers on Diva, President on Lucio, Brain Tax on that Deadly Soldier, CP Manhands playing his favorite, Mercy, Bear, Reinhardt, no surprise there, and Fast on Reaper. Fast is going to try to get some work done, but he gets stopped by Mr. Dr. Man almost immediately. That Winston's going to try to dive their backline, but he's having some problems with that Diva and Reinhardt combo. It's going to be kind of dangerous for him to dive with Reaper around, but Reaper's no longer around. Farah gets that easy pick on him. Coco the Dog gets that huge pick on Reinhardt, and it's a 3v6 at this point in favor of the blue team in red. Looks like they're going to be able to take the first capture on this point.
I think this was another example of just not getting a very clean engagement. We saw Gravity Turn getting split off, their tanks got split off, and Fast was nowhere near any shielding. He couldn't protect himself, and he didn't have teammates to help him stay alive. And those picks just kind of snowballed. Great boop right there.
Yeah, Mr. Dr. Man really showing his prowess on Farah. He's doing well. He's pocketed by the Zen Orb and Mercy, actually. You know, double the healing, double the damage, double the power. The blue team, Gravity Turns, is going to be going left, actually, since they've seen the blue team in red setting up on the right side. Ryan's pushing quickly. Baird's moving forward fast, but he actually seems to be moving backwards while his Lucio front lines. The Winston is going to be going ham, ults instantly with the Zen Harmony. What? What is it called? His ult?
Transcendence?
Transcendence, thank you. And the fight goes into the hands of the blue team in red. Damn Hanzo, coming from the outside, is able to pick off that Lucio with his tack blast, and a big res from Mercy. Gets 3 people right there. But will it be enough? Diva's doing massive damage to this Winston, but Seiran is going to be able to do more onto that Lucio and Reinhardt. Professor Quackers does offer his body up to die, and will get picked up. 20% remaining in the sudden death match, and Ross D does push up on that Winston. Let's see what will happen here. They have to do something quick within the next couple of seconds, or it will be over.
Yeah, the res came out there, but it didn't really give them an advantage in the fight. All it really did was extend the fight.
You know,
They hadn't really had any picks up to that point, and your team was able to just wipe them again.
Wow. Mr. Dr. Man going down to that Diva ult, and another res coming out from Foggy. She's able to use that ult, but Professor Quackers negates a lot of it. Both the Divas are looking up in the air trying to negate one or the other's abilities. Reinhardt's smacking around the other Diva, and it looks like it's going to go to Gravity Turns once again. So they're able to take it at 99%.
It's the curse again. You know, we've been seeing it all day. As Gravity Turns able to get on that point at the last second and try to, you know, capitalize on the game. They, Fast on the Widow, it's really interesting. You know, this late in the game, play Widow, and if there's a map to do it, I feel like this is the map to do it on Li Jing.
She does have her wall hacks ready to go, waiting to use them. Does get the Diva out of the mech, is waiting for Baby Diva, but isn't able to find her. Looking for it. Gets the pick on Baby Diva. Winston's diving in the background. He hears her, its manly grunts, and is able to finish him off with the help of Professor Quackers.
Enemy contact.
Yeah, Fast really, you know, proven his dominance that he is the player of the game. Regardless if he gets the play, he is. The series has been. I think he's helped out his team a lot. I wouldn't say it's a carry, but I definitely put him at the X factor for his team.
Both teams are
Yeah, I
getting
think that's
reset
a
at this one.
good insight. I think he's a real key player in terms of whether or not they, or in terms of how well they do.
Big Shatter comes out for Bear, gets 3 of the enemy team. Transcendence from Zenyatta is going to try to run around in circles and save that Genji, but not going to be able to do much. Oh, wow. Nice res comes out, saving 2 of the blue team in red. Mr. Dr. Man running around on this Genji, trying to do some damage to Bear in the back line. But Bear is able to get a nice shatter off. Brain Tax does get 2 with his Tac Visor. Ast is getting harassed by this Genji, and he's probably not going to be able to live for too much longer. Diva ult goes to waste. And she's the last one on site. Looks like she may be able to make it, but Soldier... The blue team in red is surrounding this point slowly. Soldier's trying to stay on this site, trying to stall for as long as he can. Gets Bear, actually. The blue team in red do make it onto the point, and the gravity turns sound barrier. Sound barrier? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Yep. And it was I can't believe Garryton actually got the series because they were.
Yeah. What the heck?
They were the underdog coming into. I feel. And at least after watching blue team in game 1, I really thought that Garryton was gonna take it, but it was. I don't know. I feel there's a lot of back and forth. You know, there's times where one team was demolishing and other times the other team was demolishing. So it's really they were capitalizing on each other's mistakes. Is I think one of the bigger things here.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, there was no really given indicator of which way a fight was going until you could tell one of them made a positioning error and someone capitalized on that. And then there was another positioning error, but it went to the side of gravity turns after all.
Yep. So up next we will be seeing. As I posted here, so you can see, we will be seeing No UN team going up against Inferno One Trick. They are a Division 3 game here. And it should be maybe a little bit more organized gameplay in this thing, but we will be doing a giveaway here. 1 second, I'm going to. Sorry, I'm typing to the team. I'm going to start this giveaway soon. As I stated before, we will be having a giveaway for some Overwatch University stickers. I went out of the way, got some for us just for the streams. So here you go. You can see them here. The beautiful new logo made by Tagme. If you want to see him, he's in our staff on the Discord, discord.gg/OW University. Please join it. Follow us here and on Twitter at OW University. And also check out our website, owuniversity.com. So I will be doing the giveaway. So 1 second as I type in the keyword. Let's start this giveaway. Oh, got invited to the custom game. So if everyone will type OW University in chat for the giveaway, that will be the giveaway word. Let me type it. Why is my W not? So you guys can compete too if you want. Let's see. Make sure that it's actually going. Wait, I need people to retype. It's not starting. Why is it not starting? Keyword. Why is it not working?
What's going on?
Oh, the giveaway is not wanting to work. I don't know what it is with it. Oh, I see why the issue is. It's the channel I'm using, so I think.
Oh, did you have it set to the wrong Twitch channel?
I was on the wrong Twitch channel, yep. So, just type OW University. Okay, so it is working. So I'm gonna let this sit here for a little bit, and I gotta switch these team names here. We will be seeing, like I said, we will be seeing no UN team going up against Inferno One Trick. They're from Division 3. So if you type hashtag, or not hashtag, exclamation bracket NA, you can get the bracket and see who's all in Division 3 for the NA. All right, looks like Jim's gonna have to get out of here. We will be continuing with just me and Cool J here. Sorry about that, guys. He's had to bounce out, so it'll just be you and me, Cool J.
All right. You want me to do play-by-play?
If you can do that, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, and Cool J is gonna show up really big right now. It's okay. We'll fix this. And the giveaway, I'll be closing this once I fix the. Sorry for the technical difficulties, as we had some people. One of our catchers had to bounce, so unfortunate. Let me reset score. All right, and we will be seeing Leijing Tower first. Sorry guys, I'm really trying to get this all set up. It sucks when you gotta have someone leave, but people got lives and things to do. So I'm gonna be picking the winner now for the giveaway. So remember, this is for some stickers, and I'm just gonna do last call. So are we rolling? Oh, Cool J. What? All right, that's his.
Nice.
No hacks here. I can share screen if you guys want. It's all programmed. So,
All right.
congrats,
Sweet.
Cool J. So I'll be getting your details later on that after the game. There will be another giveaway for these lovely little stickers that I have to transition to so you guys can see. Some lovely stickers that will be being given away coming up after the end of this series. So stay tuned. We will have that. You know, we are ready. Both teams are ready. So, as I said, we will be seeing Lasering Tower.
Yo, I didn't get an invite.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
No.
Sorry about that.
All good.
I thought you could join. Sorry. But
Let's do it.
so as I said before, Division 3 teams here. We got looks like we're going to be seeing a dive comp coming in from I have these teams swapped. And sorry about that. Teams are on wrong sides. Okay. So we are going to be having Inferno One Trick on the blue team. We have a little dive comp from them, and we are going to be seeing actually almost a mirror comp from the other team, as Terry is going to be on Mercy and Magnitude is going to be on Anna. So very similar dive comp with the Genji and Farah and having
Yeah, it
Zarya.
should be really interesting to see what it's like out here. I think it'll be tough to have the Pharah because it's kind of enclosed in here, but at the same time, since neither team's running a hit scan, I don't think it'll be a huge deal. I think the team with the Ana will inherently have a bit of an advantage because they have some of that anti-Pharah, but I guess we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm expecting
We're
whatever
getting into
team to
this.
lose this fight is going to be switching to hit scan. That's another
Yeah.
thing.
We're getting into this first fight here, and Dash, the Pharah for No Yu and team, is floating above, raining some damage down, and No Yu does have control of the point right now in terms of positioning, but Two-Tone Rebel, the Pharah for, what's her team name?
No, it's no you.
For Inferno One Trick, actually got a pick on Magnitude early, but couldn't really find any other kills. And the positional advantage from No Yu and team means they're going to get the first catch.
Dash was just really raining terror from above. He's hitting all his shots really well, and he's using that his little rocket to get out of there so that he wasn't taking much damage when he was up close. Still no switch though. We do see a switch to the Ana for Terry.
Yeah, we're coming into the second point here. And Carnivore is going to take out Where Is My Dad? Zarya v Zarya battle, and there goes Magnitude. Two-Tone Rebel for the Inferno One Trick's gonna take him down again, and they're on the point here. 35% on the control meter for No Yu and team, and still more kills coming out. Stupidly Neat and Carnivore making some good plays here, and I think this cap's gonna go to Inferno One Trick. There it goes. 43% on the control meter for No Yu and team.
Yeah, and I mean maybe that switch to Ana's all they need, but look at Terry's almost got all right after just switching. Magnitude's still only at 80%. So, but we do have an ult advantage on No Yu team. They start right away, but
a huge
never mind.
graviton. They're getting their ult, and they're also going to get some swift strikes through it from Stupidly Neat. I like the way they did that. They won that fight off of 2 ults. And Where Is My Dad for No Yu and team still doesn't have Graviton built up, so it's going to be very tough for them to get such a clean, decisive wipe like that, not having a combo available. And especially since Barrage is no longer available, Barrage dash goes down. Here comes Nano onto the Winston, as well as the Dragon Blade from Stupidly Neat. Both healers going to go down, and the Primal Rage comes out from the side of No Yu and team, but I don't really think it's going to get much done. He's having a bit of a battle with the Inferno One Trick Winston on the outside here, but really right now, Inferno One Trick has control of the point.
Yeah, they Stupidly Neat playing stupidly good Genji right now. He's putting all his shurikens on people's bodies so easily. His aim's on point with that, and he get good cleanup there by Two-Tone Rebel is even though they had a Lucio shield when they ulted, they were still able to take out both the heals. And nearly have an ult again as they get caught in.
There's another Graviton. Oh! They over-ulted a little bit. They used both Barrage and Dragon Blade there, but they're able to get the clean wipe. And it's gonna go back 93 to 45. No UN team taking the point back there.
Yeah, unfortunate there. I mean, I'm not sure if this team is a single stack, if they're actually a team that signed up together. But I mean, that's a lower level mistake to do all those ults. So next time, it's stupidly neat getting a lot of kills with the Nano Blade, and just trying to get this cleanup on the Winston. He gets the dash and does get the cleanup, and only person left on the point. They get it, and I don't think they're gonna get here in time. Oh, we do have Black Boy G trying to dance away, and I gotta get some.
Yeah, really just Inferno One Trick holding them off the point here.
Fuck, I did it again. Sorry. I didn't show the game. I do that so often because I'm too busy doing play-by-play or not play-by-play, other stuff too.
Stick to the plan, and if you get into trouble, I'll bail you out.
When I have to cast, that's what happens.
Alright, so we're coming into round 2 here. The Inferno One Trick won the first round, and they're going to be sticking on the same comp. Meanwhile, No UN team is going to be getting a Soldier instead of a Pharah, and they're going to pull out a D.Va instead of the Zarya. We'll see if these changes can help them out on this second point. Right now, just kind of some poke damage. Hamlet going to go down. Maybe a bad jump. I don't know. No UN team already at a disadvantage. And Inferno One Trick is wasting no time taking that advantage. Pushing into the white room there, but pushing a bit too far. Stupidly Neat gets caught out by Black Boy G on the Genji for No UN team. And Black Boy G is contesting the point, but he gets off for just a second, and that's enough to cap the point for Inferno One Trick. So the control points are now counting up. But make no mistake, this fight is nowhere near over.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how No UN team can still stay in it even though they were down for the fight. And Two-Tone Rebel getting in there, getting another multi-kill with Rocket Barrage. Just like last game when you guys missed it. There was a beautiful Rocket Barrage last game that got missed because I goofed it. So that is, I mean, when I get too busy having to do all these giveaways and make sure that teams are ready, it's a little bit of a burden on me. So that's why I try to make the teams start the lobby. But let's get back to game here. Is No UN team gonna try to go around on the side, away from?
Yeah,
the
we're
bridge?
gonna see the No UN team again trying to go through the white room. This is a very tough place to go with a dive comp, and it's also a very tough place to go against a lot of projectile spam, and that's what we're seeing with the Zarya, Pharah, Genji. And so I think that's the main reason they're having trouble pushing out here. Here comes a grab and a Dragon Blade, and that's going to pick up a few kills there. And we're now at 65% on the control meter to 0 for No UN team. Dash is just going to jump off and reset there. And Inferno One Trick really in control of this section of the map. And we're seeing Two-Tone Rebel has that barrage up again, and Hamlet actually No UN team totally switching off of that dive. They're not going to have a double hit scan with a Rhine D.Va. We'll see if that works out for them. I'm interested in seeing if Two-Tone Rebel can get some good positioning here and lay down a barrage. Doesn't even need a barrage. Picks up 2 kills right there. Getting harassed a bit by the D.Va, but just going to fly away. And it is 9-0 in overtime here, but 4 members of No UN team are on the point here, and they do have a few kills, so they might be able to get a cap.
Yeah, they're pushing aggressor, and there's really only one person on the point there, able to get that. I think that making that switch was necessary for them because Two-Tone Rebel has been doing extremely well on this Pharah, and not having one hit scan was a big mistake for them. And I think going with the Diva just to get that extra absorb power from that Rocket Barrage is great. As you saw at the end, that Rocket Barrage was pretty much completely absorbed, while every other Rocket Barrage by Two-Tone Rebel has been almost a team wipe.
And Two-Tone Rebel taking down Dash, but Carnivore going down, and there comes a Dragon Blade and a Sound Barrier, I suppose, in response. Kills kind of going both ways right here. Diva for the side of No UN Team gonna get DMAX. But overall, it seems like
beautiful boops there by the Lucio and by Two-Tone Rebel, but yeah.
Nano boost almost ready.
No UN Team barely winning that fight. Only one person survives, and actually Zarya and Lucio are gonna get, for the other side of Inferno One Trick, are gonna get back first. And now they're able to flip the points. It's 99 to 56, sorry. And the grab barrage is available. There it comes. A great play. 4 kills off of that. But 3 kills off of the Diva Bomb. Bringing it right back. Nano Ryan gets slipped off the point. Somehow he wakes up. That's a major misplay right there. No heals left, and Hamlet's by himself on the point for No UN Team, and he's going to go down. And Inferno One Trick is going to take a 2-0 lead.
Score 2-0.
We shall prove ourselves in glorious combat.
Yeah, I think that Inferno One Trick, they were losing the point there, and No UN Team was really coming back. I think that if they switch with this with the Death Bullet, they're gonna eventually capture Inferno One Trick in a slippery slope.
Yeah, we're coming in here, and it looks like we're going to be seeing a pretty big, well, not pretty big, we're going to be seeing another switch here for No UN Team. They're still going to have the double hit scan, but they're going to have Roadhog instead of Diva now. And actually a switch for Inferno One Trick, they're going to run Diva instead of Winston. And Stupidly Neat going to go down to Where's My Dad? Two-Tone Rebel going to go down to Dash. And No UN Team with these new changes is going to be able to take the point.
Yeah, making that switch definitely was. Oh, is this a troll pick or is this serious? Because we got a Hanzo in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Switching off the Pharah, going to a different kind of projectile, and we don't see this in this kind of a high. I mean, this is not super high level. I mean, this is. What is this? I think this is low masters here, but still, Hanzo here is, I rarely see Hanzo in the University League in general.
Yeah, he's not a very popular pick. We'll see how it works out for them instead of the Pharah. So far, it looks like No UN Team is staying really stable here.
Yeah, no. Looks like they're. Oh, and they switched off the. I didn't even realize this. They switched off the Winston and went with the Diva. And I know that I think they did that last game, but not having the Winston there was probably good since Where's My Dad is on the. Oh, we got a nice Hanzo there. Not Hanzo, but Graviton was not placed in a very well position and absorbed out there from Where's My Dad. Good job by Stinko.
Yeah, we're seeing nanos on both sides. Lots of ults coming out, and finally 75% on the control meter. Inferno One Trick's gonna be able to cap the point. It looks like the Hanzo switch is working out. And so if they did have to use a lot of ults to cap there, all they have left is a sound barrier. But No You and Team, they're pretty close to a tac visor, but they don't really have any ults of their own either. And there comes that tac visor. Is it going to get anything done? Only one kill and he goes down. Stupidly neat. Switch off the Genji onto the soldier. Not sure how I missed that. And the Hanzo is doing well, except for the fact that he hasn't used his ult very well.
Yeah, his ult only got like one kill in the last time they pushed the point and they secured it. But that one, I mean, it wasn't really needed because his team was pretty much getting the follow-ups there. It did kind of push him off the area, lock it down. But I mean, I don't think the Hanzo's like a great pick. Just because, like it's doing like what the team needs, but. Stupidly Neat can get the cleanups, and it's gonna be working out fine. I mean, they have the point now, but so it's only a matter of time.
And they're starting to come into the point here. Both Reinhardts have their shields down, and there comes a Graviton. There comes the Hanzo ult. 3 kills, fantastic play. Make it 4. Another kill onto the McCree from Zarya, and Soldier is going to jump off and reset. That was a really well done team fight by Inferno One Trick, and I think that's going to be game. It's going to be very tough for No You and Team to get onto the point here.
The Ryan tries its hardest to charge in there, and so close to get on the point, but that game 1 is going to go to Inferno One Trick. Sorry about that first little display there, guys. There's a little issue, but yeah, Inferno One Trick taking that, and I'm expecting we're going to see... Oh, no, we don't see the ult from Hanzo. I thought it would be the Hanzo play the game. So we do see... Oh, this is where I think both teams, both people used... Yeah, here it is. That quintuple kill. That's what I missed when you guys in the first game. So at least you guys saw a little bit of the first round in this little series here. So we'll be going to a game 2. Sorry about that, guys, for the little issue with my transitioning for the first round. So thank you guys for tuning in the stream, and stay here or not stay here, but I mean you could stay here.
Don't go away.
But don't go away. We will be doing more. We will be doing more giveaways, but I meant every Saturday we will be streaming, so please give us a follow on here or on Twitter, so that way you can know when we are streaming. We do stream every Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Time for our North American games, and for our EU games, we play at 3 p.m. BST. That's British summertime. So watch our streams. If you're EU or NA, we have time zones for each or time slots for each to watch at a comfortable time of the day. So sorry, I was reading some chat there, and like I said, after this series, we are gonna be having more giveaways, more of these stickers. We saw Cool J win the first one. He will be excluded from this next giveaway though, as we don't want to have the chance of him getting another one. That's just not fair. So we will be doing more giveaways right after this. Inferno One Trick winning this, or not winning the game, but winning that first match 3-0 on Legion Tower. We will be seeing Kings Row coming up. Kings Row, I'd say, is Overwatch University League's most famous map by far. Last season,
Probably
almost
Overwatch in general.
Yeah, I guess it's people like the map. It's really really fun to play. It's really easy to. I think that there's a lot of routes to take on it too. I think that you have a lot of variety. It's not okay. You have to push this way, especially on the. I mean,
Yeah.
pretty much every point on this map has multiple routes you can take as a team, which is pretty good to have that variety. And teams are usually good at practicing and locking down a play style here.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how they play Kings Row. Getting up to this level and a bit above this level, dive on both sides seems to be really really popular. And so I'm just kind of interested to see what kind of team comps they use, considering the meta right now is really fluid. There's a lot of different heroes that are really viable.
So it looks like we got some teams ready. I'm kind of hiding chat, so we are starting up now. Kings Row.
Now
But
enter.
while we're getting this game started, yeah, as I said, please follow us on Twitch and on Twitter at OW University. Go to our Discord at discord.gg/OW University. There you can see any sort of updates and just chat with the community. And also be sure to go to our website at owuniversity.com. That way there's links there to all of our brackets, our divisions, rules, our medal system if you're interested in looking at that, and some applications if you want to be a coach or a caster. So we do have opportunities for people in this community. Other than just playing, they can sign up to be a coach. They can sign up to be a caster. They can sign up to be a person like me who forgets to switch scenes, so you miss one round of a scene game. So I'm not forgetting this time. Don't worry, as I'm going into the game right now. And teams.
Yeah.
Did they switch colors? No, teams did not switch colors. So you will be seeing Inferno One Trick still in the blue team, and red team you will be seeing as the No UN team, and they're going with the dive again. Nope, maybe not. They were gonna go dive, but decided to switch.
Yeah, it looks like they're still kind of switching around. We'll look at the defense first. Inferno One Trick seems like it's going to be running Arissa, Roadhog. No. Arissa, Torb, and May are probably going to switch here. It seems like Roadhog, Lucio, Ana, they're pretty certain about that.
Yeah, it would have been a
gonna-
little interesting to see a Torbrissa here. We've seen Arisa, but we haven't seen Torbjorn, and we rarely see Torbjorn in this league. Even though there's people from Grandmaster to Bronze, you still see people, for the most part, sticking to the meta, except for the one team where they run like 5 supports. But here we go.
Yeah, we're coming into the game here. Both teams running very slow standard comps. We're going to see double hit scan versus a Genji soldier, and other than that, pretty much mirrored here. And No UN team going to be pushing onto the point here, and a great hook. Carnivore going to go down, and that's the opening that No UN team needed. There's a nice charge. Stinko going to go down. 2 kills. Hamlet's going to go down on the Riot for the attacking side. But I don't really think it matters. They've got the positional advantage. There goes Soldier. Two-tone Rebel on McCree is still alive behind the point. Not for long. And I think that's going to be a quick cap for No UN team.
Yep, that's a fairly quick cap. I mean, Blackwood G on the Genji and Dash, you know, he didn't stand far. You know, I don't think as far as bad as we saw in like Legion Tower round 1. Well, we saw they didn't. He was doing fine at the start, but then Two-Tone Rebel really coming up on top. And
I
Two-Tone
think
Rebel and Zarya, I think he should play a DPS, but he has like the DPS playstyle really well. And I know some good bubbles there.
Right now, it's just kind of this defensive side's getting really staggered. Their positioning is just not really. It could be a lot better. And
yeah, it's a lot different gameplay than when we saw them on Control. Like Control, they got that down. Maybe that's why maybe that was their home map. Maybe they love playing Control, but you know, there's a completely different playstyle you got to do on the map, you know, on this kind of map.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the Nanovisor coming out here from Stupidly Neat. Mostly peppering a shield, but he does put a lot of damage into it. We'll see if they can take advantage here. And here comes a nano from Dash. Oh, what a huge shatter from both sides. Unable to follow up, obviously. 2 people do die. Both sides are going to bring down a sound barrier as well. Lots of ults coming out here. This is a one fight from Inferno One Trick. It's just a question of can they finish off any of these extra stragglers from No UN team. Looks like they won't be able to.
Stinko had a beautiful charge onto the Ana, either that or it stopped right in front of the Ana, and the Ana did not, or got slept because he was so close to dying. I think it looked like there was maybe a little sleep there, but there's still 3 minutes left here. But I think Inferno One Trick finally settled the ground here
And here comes a Nano Blade, and it just gets slept. Meanwhile, Two-Tone Rebel showing his versatility. He switched onto Zarya, pulls out a Graviton, and gets 4 kills off it. Great play right there from Inferno One Trick.
Oh, and Blackboy G escaped the charge from the Rhine, trying to get away, but Stupidly Neat just saw his one shot and trying to travel through the top the top path there. I'm not sure what the call out is for that, but yeah, it's been a few wipes now for the U team. They still got 3 minutes though, so there's a lot of time here for them to
My ultimate is ready.
get this get this point there. They gotta have something to work. You know, they have the ult advantage right now.
Yeah, they're getting into it right now. They're pushing through these street space, and there we go. 2 quick kills right there. Soldier and Roadhog both going down. They got a Lucio speed boost onto this team right now. They've got a 6v4 advantage, not 6v3, but they get shattered.
Oh my
Huge
gosh.
mistake there.
6v3 advantage, and they get nearly completely wiped, or they completely, yeah, they get wiped. I was thinking the opposite. Yeah, that raid boss and that placement by Magnitude's, or not Magnitude, Terry's nade was just perfect. Allowed the Ryan to easily get some swings in on some low health heroes, but that was a clutch play there by those two.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I think that's just really a misplay on the side of No Human Team. I mean, obviously Stinko made a great play to take advantage of the mistake, but really having an advantage like that, they should have been speed boosting onto them, should have been pressuring them. I don't think a play like that should have been really possible in that situation. And we're gonna see they're paying for it. Inferno One Trick with another easy hold there. Only about 90 seconds left for No Human Team to push it to the end of this last checkpoint. Not last checkpoint, the second checkpoint.
My ultimate is charging. My ultimate is almost ready.
And I think alt usage here is going to be really important. I think if they can find value out of that Dragon Blade, they should do fine, but it's very difficult the way they've been using it to find value out of it, because they're not taking advantage of that speed boost. They're not pushing onto teams when they engage. And I think that's something they really could do to get some more success going here.
Yeah, there's a way to see an alternate route coming from them, but Stupidly Meat's ready for them. He's got his visor ready. He sees what they're coming from. He has the advantage on the high ground, and he gets Dash to use all.
And here comes a visor from Dash, and Nano Visor only picks up one before he goes down. Carnivore with a nice double kill. Black Boy is going to get a Swift Strike kill, and then he's going to pop his Dragon Blade, and he's going to get nothing out of that Dragon Blade. So really just kind of the opposite of what we were hoping for. He is going to take down the Roadhog there. And No Human Team didn't really get that many frags here, but somehow they're kind of in control of the payload, although it is worth noting Inferno One Trick is pushing back on, and there goes Where's My Dad. No more Roadhog. Black Boy G gonna go down too, made a pretty bad Swift Strike there, and less than 10 seconds left. I think that's the end of this push for No Human Team.
Yeah, they're just pushing back. And a good shot at the end just to make sure that no one can sneak past. And as chat's been saying, Stinko killing it with the Rhine, as we've seen him getting shatters all over the place.
Switching sides.
So Inferno One Trick, coming back. They had a rough start at this, but then they ended up holding the second point with only 107 meters left. It's kind of hard to see. We gotta get our overlay guy to fix this a little bit. Sorry about the little issue with our overlay. It's covering a little bit of the scoreboard, but that Inferno One Trick, they really capitalized. They really want to win this game, the series 2-0. They figured out their issues, and they made the switches. No Human Team, they at the end there late, they tried going an alternate route, which worked for them. As you know, when they went around, they really get quite a bit of kills. They had a little bit of a split push too that helped them out, but at the end there, they were unable to.
I really think the key was the ultimates. The side of Inferno One Trick was getting fantastic value out of their ults. Pretty much every time they used one, they were getting 2 or 3 kills with it. And the side of No Human Team was really struggling to get any value out of their ults. They had Dragon Blades, they had attack visors, they had nano boosts, they had earth shatters, and they just really didn't manage to follow up on any of those. And so that made it just really difficult for them to push through anything. They're going to be running a Soldier Reaper combo with Ana Zen, so no Lucio on the defense. I think that's actually pretty smart. The way they were playing on the attack, they couldn't take advantage of the sound barrier, not the sound barrier, the speed boost, but Two-Tone Rebel with a quick pick onto that Zen, so it wouldn't have mattered who he was playing. They're also going to be running Hanzo, so they're going for the double sniper meta here, and it's working really well for them so far. They're really zoning No UN Team into the hotel here, and No UN Team's really struggling.
Yeah, they're getting this point fairly fast. And, super neat on that Hanzo again. Oh no, it was Two-Tone Rebel last time, wasn't it? So like, they're switching up. They have the versatility between their players, as not only one can play Hanzo, but we got a Reaper here, but Black Boy G, he's kind of been playing like a little bit of a flex role, but nothing really happening out of it yet.
Yeah, we're really just seeing stupidly neat on the Hanzo, Two-Tone Rebel on the Widow, just really staggering over and over, and we're gonna see Dash switching onto the Winston now, trying to deal with those double snipers.
Yeah, we do have wall hacks here now by Two-Tone Rebel, so let's see. We try to get a few more picks. He knows that he's getting chased by the Winston, as you can see that with the hacks, but trying to put in as much damage. The big target Winston is, but.
And they're going to get a great pick under that Winston there. That leaves these snipers free to roam, and it also gives them the 6v5 advantage. I wouldn't be surprised if they went in with this advantage right now. And there comes another shatter. 4 going down. They're going to send the dragons down those streets. It's a very powerful ultimate here because there's not too many routes to get away.
Yeah, the only ones left is Winston has one last chance if he wants to get on the point. He has to jump now, but he whiffs the
jump.
Whiffs the jump and hits the wall, and unfortunately he's unable to get an overtime on here. And beautiful play by Stinko. Stinko's getting beautiful earth shatters this whole series, and great play by Inferno One Trick. Wow, what a different, completely different kind of gameplay than we saw in the previous, 6 or a 5 division difference. Really can, shows between teams and
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure for One Trick there's a team that was a full sack. Not sure on the side of No UN Team, but you definitely see a little bit of a difference between even on both teams. I wouldn't say that that No UN Team was bad. There's just some outplays there. I mean, there's times where they took advantage of the errors from Inferno One Trick, but regardless, like ult usage across both teams was completely different than a game that's only 5 divisions lower. So then you're comparing from like Diamond to Masters, mid Diamond to like Masters, mid Masters, I'd say, or low.
Yeah,
Masters.
these guys are 3,900-ish, and the game we just watched was around 31 to 32, as I recall, anyway.
Yeah, so a bit of a difference here, but as we said before, there will be a giveaway here, so I'll be typing the keyword fairly soon. Remember, I'm giving away some stickers here, some Overwatch University stickers. So nothing too fancy, but free stuff's better than no stuff. So thank you, and we will begin the next game shortly. I gotta tell this person to add me. Oh, thanks for that. And I gotta get ready for this next game, but yeah, like I said, we'll be doing a giveaway. So after my mistake in the transition, the left guy meme. So left guy meme will be the left guy will be the keyword for the giveaway. So enter left guy. To enter, remember, Cool J's out of this one since he won the last one. So
Yeah, scrubs. All right, we just have to make sure that Pimpin, that you don't win this one, because then it's definitely going to be a conspiracy. You know what I mean? Wow, rip.
So, yeah, I'll be starting soon. The game. I got the invite for the next series, which is, I believe, a division. Oh no, never mind. So I said it was 5 different games. That was only a 3 different divisions. The last division game was Division 6. The one we're about to stream now is Division 8. So 3 division difference, and you saw complete difference in gameplay. So it's crazy. It could just be those teams, but I know we will be seeing a Division 8 game now. So
Do you have blues or browns?
I'm gonna do a last call right now.
Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna guess. You have razor grains.
These are razors. Yeah.
Damn.
So it's fine.
Cool J knows his keyboards.
So
Nice.
okay, so we'll be switching up the teams here. As you saw, there's a score for the previous game. Inferno One Trick winning 2-0, Division 3 game. And next up, we are going to be seeing the Apothecary in blue going up against Wolfsbane in red. At least for now, that's what that is until they decide who's playing what. So, and I will be rolling for the giveaway as we speak right now. The giveaway winner will be receiving a stack of stickers that I got here. So, a few stickers for some people winning. Oh, homemade pizza. Congratulations on winning some stickers I got for you. I'll be collecting some information later on. So, pizza will be out for the next giveaway. So, that's Cool J and Cool J as well. So, they're the winners today. We have one more that we'll do at the end of this game. So, stay tuned for that. And please follow us here on Twitch and on Twitter at OW University. Also, check out our Discord, discord.gg/OW University, as well as our Reddit, which is OW University, or not our Reddit, our website, which is owuniversity.com, but also our Reddit, which is at the bottom of our little overlay here, r/Overwatch University. That's the whole foundation of this league, which is dedicated to helping players, casters, and coaches get better at what they enjoy doing. So if you were too late to sign up for the league, you can still come into the Discord and try to find a team that maybe needs players, that needs substitutes, or you can sign up for a free agent and maybe eventually get contacted by a team. You know, maybe they need an extra player, one of their players dropped. That way you're on a list, and that way you can get picked up on a team. We have teams all the way from Grandmaster to Bronze, so there's a whole array of different levels in skill. And we have 22 divisions in North America, 7 in EU. So overall, we have about like 220 teams, say. Or no, we have my bad. We have about 300 teams. Yeah. I think. No, 200. I've got 250. My bad. My math's off. I'm not thinking right straight right now. But we did the giveaway. Congratulations, homemade pizza. We will be doing another one after this. And it looks like we will be seeing Numbani first. Like I said, we do have the red team as Wolfbane and the Apothecary in blue. These teams are found in Division 8. So Division 8, if I remember correctly, is about... This one is about low diamond, I'd say. The previous game was... So this the previous game was Masters, Masters, and a few Grandmasters here and there. But mainly it was high diamond, low Masters. But yeah, these two teams have an average of about diamond, like low diamond. One team's average is high plat, other one's low diamond. So I mean, essentially they're in the same range here. So we are gonna be getting started here on Numbani. Thanks everyone for watching. This is the last game of the stream, and like I said, follow our Twitch and Twitter as we will be streaming every Saturday, 3 p.m. British Standard Time for European games, and for North American we stream at 6 Central Time.
Alright, so first map here in Apothecary versus Wolfsbane is going to be on Numbani. This is Apothecary's home map, and they're going to be defending first. So we'll see what they try and pull out here. Defending on Numbani is... there's a lot of different ways you can do it. You can set up you can use a Winston to just kind of jump around, take advantage of all the different high ground paths. You can use Torb turrets, you can use Divas. Generally, the one consensus is that Ana and Soldier will stay on the left high ground of the point, like up near that hallway. But I'm interested to see how Apothecary runs it, considering it is their home map. It looks like they're going to do double hit scan with a Rhine Diva, which should be interesting. I think Diva is the most important pick here because she has the ability to move around on the different paths, different high grounds, and has the mobility of the fly, which is off cooldown every 5 seconds. So I think that's something that'll make an impact here.
Yeah, and you see
attacking
like the triple, I guess you can say quadruple hit scan coming here.
There's nothing I haven't seen before.
Apothecary.
Stick together.
They're expecting the pharmacy. I feel, it's pharmacy. I feel like, has been picked up quite a bit, especially like this ELO where people think, it's hit or miss whether a team can deal with a Pharah or not. It's like lower ELOs. It's very hard for someone to deal with Pharah, but this age it's like hit or miss. So.
And we are going to be seeing the pharmacy coming out from the attack. Other than that, pretty much mirrored comps on a Soldier, Rhine, Diva. So we're going to see the Pharah flying around the left to open up space for Wolfsbane's tanks to move through the choke point hallway on the top. And they take control of the high ground, and there goes McCree, there goes Lucio. And all of a sudden, Wolfsbane is on the point here, getting kills. There's another kill from that pharmacy combo. 2 more coming out, 1 person left alive, and Wolfsbane's gonna get a very quick cap, less than a minute.
Yeah, and I mean, it's kind of like I said, it's like hit or miss. Even though you have all the hit scan in the world, taking care of that pharmacy is really going to be an issue. Especially when you have a Diva like AJ Waka, or not AJ Waka, Roly Poly really just got in their face and is continuing to do that right now. So it's like you said, like, Diva is a big play.
I was gonna say I think Roly Poly's positioning and also the positioning of the defense of the Apothecary was the biggest factor in why they were unable to deal with the pharmacy, because they didn't really have very good sight lines to where a Pharah would attack from. And once a Diva got in their face, then it was hard to shoot the Pharah even when they could see her. So I think that was really well played by Wolfsbane. And, there was the ways you could play it a bit better on the other side too. We're coming in here on the streets phase. Wolfsbane's pushed the payload very far here. We're going to see a self-destruct come out from both sides. Neither one picking anything up. Brookfield, the defensive Rhine, going to go down here. Not really sure how he got caught out like that. AJ is going to get popped out of his mech, And an Earthshatter comes down, and Wolfsbane's going to keep pushing forward, and there's a nice wipe right there. And that's going to give them the second checkpoint with a lot of time to push it all the way
Nick
to the
Strode
end.
had an amazing Earthshatter there that really helped Nuka-Cola get some cleanup kills there while Nyx was just swinging away and making them low in health. Someone saying Pimp is, I don't know who that is. Forehead.
It's
Thanks.
forehead. Yeah, it's forehead.
Okay.
I think Pimp is Kappa, but whatever.
Okay, enough with me being the meme. I already have a picture that was taken of me.
Squid gonna switch off the victory onto the Widow, hoping to get the one shot onto the Pharah, just to deal with that pharmacy once and for all. Nuka-Cola for the attacking side actually gonna go down. I think that might be the first kill the Apothecary's gotten. They're gonna get another one onto the Pharah, but the res is gonna come out for both of them. And here comes Attack Visor from Nuka-Cola, knowing that the Devo's out of mech, but he can't really find the targets. Apothecary playing that really well. They have the spawn advantage here, and they're gonna be able to push out. They're gonna frag out here, and that's gonna push them off 4.5
But I
minutes
mean,
left.
unfortunately, there's 4 minutes left, so I think that, Wolfsbane has all the time in the world to get this to that point, and just based on the way they've been playing, I wouldn't be surprised if they're able to full hold on the attack. But I mean, the 4 minutes, you have a lot of time. It's possible that Apothecary got their, they got their the game in check. They understand what they've been doing wrong, and they received some switches that they've made. They're not going full hit scan because it wasn't effective. So,
It's quiet.
And we're coming into another team fight here. Wolfsbane pushing onto the cart, and there's an Earthshatter. There's a Barrage. Barrage gets nothing. Nice Helix Rocket from Clubs to take him down quickly. Another kill from this defense, and despite the big Earthshatter, the follow-up was not there. Brookfield with the Nano gonna get some kills, and Wolfsbane gonna get pushed off this payload yet again.
and Brookfield having a beautiful charge there, took out the Mercy. I think he was going for the Ryan, but ended up his path went for the Mercy right in that hallway. And that double raid boss fight ended up with the Apothecary ahead of that, and they're gonna push this payload back. I mean, it's still right at that last choke there, so if I wouldn't be surprised if it makes it back down the hill if they're playing the way they are right now.
Yeah, it's been moving back pretty consistently. There's only 3 minutes left now. They had 4:45 when they got the second checkpoint. And they're pushing in here. They really only have the Diva ult. They're pretty close to a res. There it is now. But this is more or less going to be a dry push. The Diva ult is pretty weak. We'll see what kind of value they can get out of it. It looks like they're doing a split push here. Diva going around the left side. There comes the self-destruct. Reinhardt on the payload though, and no kills off that self-destruct. That's kind of expected. Ana going very low for this side of Wolfsbane. Gonna get healed up there eventually. I'm wondering when the ults are gonna come out from the defense, considering they have so many built up. And there comes Attack Visor. There comes the whole hog. I'm hoping they don't use. Oh, they used the Earthshatter. I don't really think they needed that.
Yeah, well, no, the Earthshatter is what secured them all those kills because they got them pretty much on the ground. Even like took out like the Pharah and put Pharah onto the ground. So I think the Earthshatter was somewhat needed, but the whole hog I definitely don't think was needed at all. I mean, it's just a little communication there. It's in the heat of the moment. They just spammed what they thought was great. I mean.
Alright, so Wolfsbane gonna come in for another try here. It's already been 3 minutes since they capped that second checkpoint. They have a good amount of ults built up here though, so they're in good position to get a good take here. They just need to find the value, of course. And Piglet gets hooked by AJ Waka. Fantastic play. And Wolfsbane really should be disengaging here. They are, but it's slow going. They don't have a Lucio because they're running that Pharmacy. And Nick's going to get hooked very late. Nice stagger there.
You look at the ult advantage here, so they're gonna. I mean, their best bet is to get almost a full ult push. I wouldn't say you have to use all of them, but if they can get fast kills, then it's gonna be GG. And they might start with the D-ball if they're I think we're gonna see. Oh, Nano.
There comes a Nanovisor. And Sound Barrier in response. Is it going to be able to find any kills? No. There comes an Earthshatter. Knocks down one. Gets instantly killed. Nano Whole Hog going to pick up a kill and actually survive the Diva Bomb. Gonna kill the Mercy, and I think that's it. There's only 30 seconds left. They used pretty much all of their ults right there, and they weren't really able to get the payload that much farther.
Yeah, they have 20 seconds, so I think we'd see probably a switch to Trace, or if anything, just get on it fast. But 15 minutes left. Roly-Poly really trying to get there, and I don't think he's going to be able to force an overtime and get on the point at all. And now there's a 5v6, and Nyx Rose gets hooked right before getting on there. Joanna's on it. Has ult, but oh no, never used ult. I didn't realize it.
All right.
But there,
Good hold on last checkpoint there. And we're going to be seeing the Apothecary attacking coming up next.
So Apothecary, you know, they really, you know, put their stuff together, and thinking we can hopefully see some see them get the first point, because they really struggled to defend that first point, but it might be different at attack. You know, we don't know. They might be going with the dive here. They do have Clubsy teasing with that Genji, Logic on that Pharah, so a dive. I wouldn't be surprised to see a dive, and Joanna staying on the farther. Actually, they're just running the same comp on defense, so I think that's something common you see with teams in this CLO, at least in this league. I know my team ran the same comp nearly every game until like our last ones where we needed to switch it up. So I feel like this team's just really comfortable with that comp. Like, even though they didn't make it to that final point, they feel like they can defend with it, and it works for them. So, I mean, there's some teams like that where, you know, it works for you. They don't feel like they need to make counter picks. They just need to do counter plays.
It could also be a flexibility thing. Maybe they don't have the hero pools to play another comp, or maybe if they do, they don't really feel like they have a good enough synergy with that other comp. And, you know, it did really seem like they were doing well in this comp. They got stalled out on last, but a lot of teams get stalled out there. And I think their mistakes that they made there, I don't think it's as easy to make those mistakes on defense. So we'll see how it works out for them. We're going to see a 3 DPS dive coming out from the side of the Apothecary, which I really like. We're going to have Squid on Widow, Logic on the Pharmacy with Deadly Kitten, Brickfield on the Winston, and Clubs on the Genji. I'm really interested to see this dive, because I think it's one of the first, like, really hard dives that we've seen today. Definitely one of the first 3 DPS, I think. And we're going to see them all diving onto that high ground on the right side, and Soldier's going to die almost instantly. And that's pretty much your goal with this type of comp, and they're doing what they want to be doing right now. Let's see if they can find that second kill. So far it's going slow. Brickfield on the Winston, going to go down to the Pharah rocket. The Widow is there. Ana going to die to a boot, I presume, after getting hit by a body shot from the Widow. Widow, however, going to get caught a bit out of position, going to go down. But the Mercy's Logic finding 2 kills there on the Pharah. Overall, Apothecary is really winning this point. There goes Nyx. 2 people left on the point for Wolfsbane. Diva gets demegged. Both Diva and Pharah die at the same time. And an equally fast cap from the Apothecary.
Yeah, and they're gonna push into spawn. They're gonna keep 2 on the point and just try to push them as much as they can. Clubsy really you gotta sleep here, but Clubsy and Winston going after Piglet, but Piglet gets saved there by the Diva and her own nade.
Yeah, Brookfield on the Winston seems like his positioning isn't the best. Seems like he's going down like a lot. But outside of that, this dive is working really well for the Apothecary, and they've actually convinced Wolfsbane, the defending team, to switch into a dive of their own. They're now running Winston Diva.
Yeah.
And they're engaging on this cart right now.
Yeah, they want to make up. They don't want to give them that time that was given to them on that final point. So they're trying to defend, you know, as much as they can before they get to that second point. which they're not doing a bad job at. There's a little bit of trading kills from both teams here, but no.
And I think with the spawn advantage the attack has, that's kind of what they want to be doing, trading kills. I mean, they prefer
yeah.
clean wipes, but in the long run, just trading kills is more than
Like,
enough.
and I suspect the switch from Squid any moment now. I mean, you can only play Widow that long.
I think Logic. I think they have 6 ults here. I think Logic hiding with this barrage. I think they're gonna try and come in here and pull out a few ults. There's the infra site. They're gonna try and acquire the target. Mercy gonna go down. Barrage gonna come down. Soldier gonna go down. Gonna die to the Pharah, but they got 2 picks there. Here comes the Dragon Blade. Ana gonna go down to that one. Nano boosted Winston gonna take down a Lucio. But outside of that, that's pretty much exactly how I expected that engagement to go, and I think it's how Apothecary expected the engagement to go. Yeah, they played it pretty well. But again, Brickfield getting caught out. He had his ult too, and just not positioning himself very well. And there comes the res. That is not what the Apothecary was hoping for.
And the reverse res right there, and I knew that Deadly Kin was holding on to that. And Logic just able to get, you know, a few kills. Logic has been tearing it up now on Pharah, you know, showing Joia or whatever, Joia. Joia.
Yeah.
That Logic can play Pharah just as well, and we've seen that. So they have been able to stall him though, so they weren't not gonna have as much time that Wolfsbane did, at least I don't think, on this next push. But
no, it looks like they're gonna have about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Versus
So almost a minute
4:45,
less.
I think.
But so yeah, so pretty much a minute less. But I mean, last time it was non-stop pushing for Wolfsbane all the way until, you know, the last choke. But I mean, Wolfsbane's not out of it. They've been able to, you know, make a few switches. We do see Nuka-Cola getting off the soldier and getting onto the McCree now. But still the same comp coming in from Apothecary. And I missed that out. Yeah, so it looks like the Wolfsbane got just holding it right at the tunnel, and Apothecary just regrouping a few stagger kills there by Juia's ult, and Juia actually switched off fire, is now going to go on Soldier. So they're running that triple, or I guess quadruple hit scan, technically, but mainly just like a triple, you call it. And it didn't work out great for Apothecary.
Kills going down for both sides. Apothecary moving this payload though. Both teams, like I said, still trading kills. Now we're just kind of struggling to find damage. And there we go, there's some more kills coming out. Apothecary on this payload, Squid having a lot of trouble. Winston gets nano boosted. Logic finds 3 kills in the back line, but they need to deal with this Winston here. There comes the Primal Rage. That's kind of what I wish Brookfield would do more. You know, when you're about to die, you can pop that Primal Rage. It's a pretty big distraction to the enemy team. Apothecary is just kind of feeding ults out of it though right now. There is going to be the res coming out as soon as Winston dies. AJ Waka on that DPS Lucio going to take down that soldier there. Here comes a barrage. Really only gets 1 kill, but overall, this push is going really well for Apothecary. They're just about to bring it in, and there's not really much for the side of Wolfsbane that can contest them here. Logic picking up 2 kills, both hit scan going down. There goes the Lucio. More people keep jumping out, but here comes the sound barrier for the side of the Apothecary, and this is just more staggering. A big self-destruct, actually going to pick up Squid on the soldier, and that could be huge with the spawn advantage that the defense has here. Clubsy actually going to go down to that Deadeye from Nuka-Cola. That's a pretty major misplay, and now having lost 2 people, it's going to be really tough for the Apothecary to bring this back, considering they can't burst these people down as they're coming out of spawn.
Yeah, we're gonna see Julia on that tracer, you know, getting chased by the Winston, but being as flexible as she can be. He or she unfortunately gets taken down, and that's gonna be the game as Apothecary is able to
finally is able to push to the end.
Yeah. And it was so close, and I was really expecting to go on Wolfsbane, so a little caster curse there as I made the prediction, and I got shut down immediately. So game 1 going to Apothecary, and not sure what the next match will be, but or map will be. But let's see what this play is. I feel like it would be from Logic. Or it's gonna be. Oh no, Nixros. Oh, I know exactly which one this is. This is the one where they got a clean up here by the soldier. Or share there, boom. Yeah. So their team really doing a good follow up there, and that's exactly what your team needs to do when you have a beautiful Earthsharer like that.
Epic. Excellent.
Yeah, that was a really good play. They had taken down the Reinhardt a bit earlier.
Ooh, and Meme Queen. Sorry to interrupt. Meme Queen got a little legendary vote there for healing. So congratulations to Meme Queen, and good sportsmanship from both teams being able to vote a different player up.
And we'll see what the next map is. Wolfsbane will be defending first. That is, if it's not King of the Hill. It looks like it's going to be King's Row. So we saw King's Row in our last matchup too. So this should be pretty interesting to see how the different divisions play it. Obviously, last time we got to see 2 High Master teams going at it, bring out some dive comp and some double sniper. And I wonder if these teams, of course, being lower down, I think they're just going to stick to comps that they're comfortable with, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, we will be seeing Wolfsbane now on blue team, and Apothecary is going to be the red team. So let's see what the maps they pull in. But yeah, as these teams, you know, I think they're fairly even. Let's see if it goes to a sudden death like that first game or that first series of the night was, where it dragged on. I don't think this one's going to drag on as long as the last one, because there's not two games of control. But I mean, we're going right back to King's Row, everyone's favorite and our league's favorite.
Now entering King's Row.
So,
All right.
and there will be a giveaway after this. And remember, I am going to switch scene. We're not going to have another left guy moment. So,
as you mentioned, Wolfsbane is going to be on the defense first here, and Apothecary on the attack. And so far, it's looking like Apothecary is going to bring back that 3 DPS dive. Question is, will Squid play? Yeah, Squid's going to play that Widow again. Let's see what the defense is going to look like here. They're having it seems like they're having the discussion over what they want to play.
yeah. The Rolly's teasing that Winston not sure.
Roadhog Zarya. Winston Roadhog Zarya, I would have liked to see that on Navani, but I don't know if it's going to be very good here with that high gun control. There we go. Winston Roadhog Reinhardt.
Oh, and Nick's getting off the Reinhardt. I thought Nick's played Reinhardt fairly well, and Julia, I think, as a flex, you know.
Julia was playing Pharah pretty well earlier.
Yeah, and I would expect to see something. I mean, maybe even like a May, you know, something that
we're gonna see the Ana Zen again, which I like because they weren't really taking advantage of the Lucio's speed boost very well. And we're gonna see Nuka-Cola on the soldier. I am interested to see how they use Winston in this 3 tank comp, and we'll see if Nuka-Cola and Piglet can deal with the pharmacy combo, as well as seeing how they position around having a Widow again. Well, having to face a Widow.
Yeah, but I think they know that there's that Widow, so they're kind of not trying to poke at all. Widow's trying to make her rounds away of the map just to get a quick pick, and then Zenyatta might be her first unlucky victim. But unfortunately missing those shots, and might have to retreat and switch off.
Yeah, Nuka-Cola taking down AJ Waka, and the Apothecary are just going to kind of chill back, see if they can get a pick off this Widow, but just kind of waiting for their teammate to get back. And it looks like they are grouped up now, and they just have to figure out how they want to dive. We're going to see Nyx on the Roadhog from Wolfsbane, holding in that hotel area on the right. He's gonna back up a little bit. Meanwhile, the Apothecary pushing up through the alleyway to the top. You don't really need to do this when you have a dive comp. You can just kind of jump onto the point.
I think what they're
but
trying to
gonna
do
be
is
doing
they're
this-
trying to put pressure away from their Widow, and they want to get their Widow to get a pick. But,
And Clubsy gonna go down to a Fire Strike. Roly-Poly gonna take that as his advantage to jump up there and try and get some damage down this hallway on Winston. Not really able to do much of what he was trying to do there.
yeah, Nick's focus on trying to get that Widow down. And Nick's been she's been going all over from different routes looking for her. But
We are actually going to see Clubsy switching off the Genji onto a Reaper here. We'll see how that works out. That could be a good pick considering Roly-Poly is on that Winston.
yeah, and Nyx is on the Hog, so you kind of got like two big heroes that you can farm your ult with.
A really good sleep dart from Piglet, but it doesn't really matter. 4v1 onto that Ana. Piglet's going to go down, and that's the pick that Apothecary was looking for. Solo res comes out from the Apothecary. Not really sure that was the move they wanted to make there, but they're winning this point so far. They did lose their Mercy there. Another kill coming out. Roly-Poly outplaying Brookfield on the Battle of the Winstons, and Wolfsbane still in control of this point so far.
Logic has ult creeping around behind. We got a raid boss coming out
There's
from the.
Squid now on the Soldier instead of the Widow. But I really think that solo res is what lost them that point. I think they could have gotten by without having. I think they just lost to Lucio. I think they could have gotten by without having Lucio, but the Mercy couldn't keep herself alive with the res later in the fight.
Yeah,
and
the rest of the
losing.
team was doing fairly well. I mean, Calypso was hitting off a lot of damage, but I mean, he was hitting all the big targets, but he wasn't securing any kills. So you gotta think like he's gotta really, if he's gonna play Reaper, he's gotta get some kills. Like, and he's going right after the big people right again, but.
And here comes a tactical visor from Nuka-Cola. Logic used a barrage, actually got a kill out of that. Kills Nuka-Cola in the middle of his tac visor. Nyx with a 2k off of his whole hog, but he's going to go down. AJ Waka, DPS Lucio going to get 2 kills right there. And that'll be a very late cap for the Apothecary. Only 30 seconds left. Actually, they might not cap. Wolfsbane's coming in here. A huge Earth Shatter. Joawia on the Reinhardt with a 4K on that Earth Shatter. Gonna come back in. I thought the point was lost. Fantastic play, and that's gonna be it. The Apothecary isn't even gonna. I don't see any way they could even cap the first point after that.
Yeah, we do have someone who is trying to contest. So they do have overtime, but there's no way that they're gonna get in here with that. Oh, the res!
Oh, there comes a 4-man res.
Oh!
But Logic was AFK. Club C gets one with a Death Blossom, and I think that's gonna be it. There's only a few left alive here. Frags going both ways. It is worth noting the offense has spawn advantage, but I don't know if it's enough of an advantage.
He's gotta get on the payload. He can't be playing off there. I mean, he's just gonna dance around. Eventually gets
And
taken
he's gonna
out.
go down.
Wow.
Fantastic play from Joawia on the Reinhardt for Wolfsbane.
I gotta get some credit though for that Mercy res at the end. The potential was there, but I'm not sure if it was Logic was AFK or just got stuck in the moment, wasn't able to jump out. But it was, I don't know. I was really hoping they actually were gonna get that from the res, you know, just because it was crazy gameplay on both sides. But yeah, beautiful Earth Shatter there by Joawia.
It was a fantastic play, charging in there. And good play by Piglet on the Ana to keep him alive through the charge because he was taking quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, but we are gonna see Joawia going back on that Pharah, and little oh, we are gonna be seeing a May here from Deadly Kin. I don't think Deadly Kin's been on much. I think
I think Deadly Kitten's been playing
He's in-
mostly healer
yeah,
so
I think
far.
he's on Lucio, I believe. Yeah, and we got
Yeah,
Logic
it
now
looks
off. Logic's gonna be playing the support role now.
Yeah, Logic and Squid both usually DPS are going to be playing supports here.
Yeah.
And Brookfield and AJ, who have been kind of switching between tank and support, will both be on the tanks here. We'll see how this comp works out for them. I guess it's the versatility that gives them. I guess it's the versatility.
I mean, it could
that
just be
they
because
like.
they really want to get the Ana in there, or not the Ana, the Mei in there, and that's like the necessary adjustments they need. It kind of sucks because once you realize that something's not working, then you really got to switch up from there. But I mean, there's really no room for the apothecary to make it much switches. Like they have to do this full hold here.
And it looks like we're going to see Juawia on the Pharaoh with a Mercy now. Nuka on the Tracer, Winston, Zarya for the tanks. I'm interested to see how they deal with the Mei, since Mei isn't really very good against dive. Generally, Mei is really good against very immobile teams. Roly-poly caught out of position. They're going to get hooked, going to die. Deadly Kitten with a headshot on the Nuka-Cola on that Tracer, ending Tracer's life pretty quickly there. And a nice wall, well, not the best wall, but giving a chance for Brookfield to get a shorter charge onto that Zarya there. And that's going to be a clean first fight when Juawia gets hooked by AJ Waka, finished off by Clubsy. That's the first minute of their push here, and they've gotten no percentage on this point.
Yeah, and it's just like the Mei's really not good against dive comp as much, but I mean they're making it work here, and it's just they're taking advantage of the mistakes. That's really all it is right now.
Nixor is getting really charged up here, but Roly-Poly caught out of position again, gets walled off. Nuka-Cola has moved from Tracer onto the Roadhog now. Barrage from Juawia picks up both healers, gets a late bubble, gonna be able to stay alive with that. Fighting the soldier behind the point, Clubsy very low, so is Juawia. If anybody could just breathe on Clubsy here, he'll be dead. A nice res from Meme Queen, somehow doesn't get the Pharah, but I don't really think it matters here. We've already pretty much gotten a tick on this point. Wolfsbane, full control here. I really don't. Oh, Squid has that res built up. Is she going to be able to bring it out here is the question. Solo res on the Clubsy, and there comes the Nano after the visor's already been used. A nice wall. Gonna kind of ruin Brookfield's hammer, but it doesn't really matter. Right now they're just brawling on the point, and you can see they're so close, 86.8%. They needed 87.9, but Wolfsbane, the Apothecary with a nice play to come back in here and restabilize. Only about 1% away from losing, but there's still 90 seconds left for this attacking side.
That's 1% is not much, but it was just enough. I mean, I give some credit to AJ for staying in the back line. Was able to push him back a little bit. He whole hog got Logic or not Logic. He got Piglet down. Was able to get on the point.
And here comes a lot of ults. A Barrage coming out, a Blizzard coming out. Juawia picks up 3 on that Barrage, picks up Clubsy with a 4th. Res on the Nyx Rose, that's a solo res there, and I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be a win for Wolfsbane.
Yeah, there's no one there to get on there. So this is a tied series now. Is Wolfsbane and Apothecary both have one on a map. I'm not sure whose home map, but we do have a tied series here, and let's see what play is going to be coming out of this. I'm assuming it's going to be something coming out from Juawia. Probably a Rocket Barrage.
I think this is going to be Juawia's Rhine play.
Huh?
Oh!
It's probably that last Rocket Barrage here. Which it is, yes.
Yeah, it's going to be that 3-man Barrage, and then picking up Clubsy as well.
Yeah. So we are going to be seeing a game 3, and then after this we will be doing one more giveaway for this group. And we do see another legendary here on Logic this time. I just want to show that again. So these teams both being pretty good at all voting. One person having some good manners in this game, which is good with this league. This is a recreational league, so it's really all about having fun and getting better in the process. It's not a super serious league. You know, there's no prize. The only thing that we have are giveaways, and that was only because I decided to do it. I like you guys, so I wanted to give you guys something to show my appreciation. And especially with all you guys watching the stream, please be sure to watch it more and follow us here at OW University, as well as on Twitter, OW University, our Discord. You can go there for more information, discord.gg/OW University, and our website, owuniversity.com. So all that, you can check out our website, and there's links to pretty much everything that you would want to follow us on, and as well as our Discord. I mean, not Discord, our Reddit, which is at the bottom of this overlay, and it's also in the channel description. So please check it out and add us, follow us, join us. We're a loving environment to all. It's Overwatch University is a community dedicated to helping players, casters, coaches get better at what they enjoy doing. So there's not a lot of room for coaches and casters to get some experience. So that's why we have this stream here, and we have applications so people can get on here as well. We'll be having workshops so casters can get some tips and tricks on what can they do to get started. What can they do better. I know there's stuff that I'm not perfect. You've seen me do that already. That's why I like to do production, but when I get mixed with the casting, this comes into issues. But I mean, we have a whole bunch of people that are interested in being a caster, and coaches as well. We have a lot of teams that have their own coach, or we have people that are willing to help players or teams get better and coach teams. So we do have a tied series here. Next series or map is a neutral map of the week, which is Nepal. So we will be playing that today. Like I said, after this we will be having more giveaways, some more lovable stickers here. So be sure to stay and stick around for that. We're not in the game. Oh, I'm reading a little message. Okay, sorry there. Okay, so we are getting started here on Nepal. The final game. So I'm hoping this is the last game of the night. I hope we do see a 2-2, 99 overtime at the end. Let's see if we get that sudden death. I mean, Caster Curse, that might not happen now. But these teams have been playing so good over the. They've been playing. I mean, it's been a pretty even series so far. So good to see more.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing Sanctum coming out first. I am just expecting these teams to stick with characters they're comfortable with, as they've been doing so far. It looks like we're going to be seeing the Apothecary memeing a little bit. No, that's not the Apothecary. Is that the Apothecary? Hold up. Yeah, that's the Apothecary. We're going to see the Apothecary memeing a little bit. Wolfsbane, all serious. Ryan Diva, Pharmacy. I like it. From the side of the Apothecary, we're going to see a Ryan Roadhog Pharmacy. So very similar comps here, except they're also going to be running a Lucio instead of an Ana for the second healer. I think that could be a big difference. Oh, yes, they're going to be running Orisa instead of Reinhardt. Perfect. Alright, I want to see the big Hulk coming out here.
Yeah, we've seen Orisa today on this map as well, but it was comboed with another Ryan, so I think she works well with Ryan. I don't think she's a great replacement for Ryan, but I don't know, they're getting the kills, so.
I think one thing people underestimate about Orisa replacing Ryan is the extra damage that Orisa can do.
That is true.
She can really shred those shields, and if you're accurate enough, you can do a lot of damage to tanks, which kind of leaves your DPS free to pay more attention to the healers.
Oh, and teams did switch sides, so I gotta switch that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I did switch. I switched colors. So Wolfsbane is in is red while Apothecary is blue. Sorry about that, but yeah, I would have to agree. Orisa does, has the damage potential, but and especially if you can combo with her. What's her ability that grabs everyone?
The supercharger.
No, the
No,
brings-
halt. The
Is
halt.
that halt? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So halt. Yeah. I think using halt you can get a lot of damage. But that's why it's good to combo with Ryan, because you can halt and get 3 people in a fire strike, and you get an insane amount of charge just from that as a Reinhardt. So both teams kind of waiting to group up for the fight, and no switches yet. So we still got.
Oh, a nice group out from Joalia. It gives a big advantage to Wolfsbane here. We'll see if they can use it. They're coming onto the point here. Ults up for both sides. Question is who's going to use them first. Nuka-Cola coming out with Attack Visor. There's our answer, I guess. 2 kills. He gets nanoed in the middle of it. The res does come out, though. Picks up 4, I believe. And Wolfsbane did flip the point before the res came out, though. So they are building up control meter. It's about 55 to 32 right now.
Yep, both some good gameplay there by Wolfsbane, and Nuka-Cola with that attack visor. Just even though there was a res, he was able to clean up. He went right after the Pharah, who's with them issues, and just both teams. Yes, they're gonna stick with their comps. They really like running the Pharah on both sides. So this is a perfect map to do it.
And so Wolfsbane trying to hold the point here. Joalia up in the air on that Pharah, taking a lot of, well, his Mercy's taking a lot of damage. We'll see if she can get healed up. Nope, she's going to go down Squid. The nice play on the soldier there. Roly-poly going to get popped out of the mech, too. I think Apothecary is going to have to start rotating onto the point here. They've gotten some pretty key plays. And Wolfsbane already has 96% on the control meter. Make that 98 to 33. So Apothecary with a really long road here. Although it is worth noting, Apothecary does have 5 ults, and their 6th ult, the res, is pretty close. They just have to use them.
Yeah, the ult
Big thing
advantage.
I see a lot. Oh, the Hulk pulling Brookfield off. 2 people went down. That means those 2 ults they can't use. A 3rd one goes down. The sound barrier comes out too late. Squid, though, with a nice 2k off Attack Visor. And I think that could be enough to pull it back here. They need to be able to contest, though. Since Wolfsbane kept that Orisa alive, they have tanks on the point here. But Brookfield is back. He has the Earth Shatter up. Is he going to use it? He's going to solo shatter the Orisa. I think that was worth it. Roly-poly on the point on Diva. Getting pretty low, getting focused down. Joalia going to go over the point. Has the barrage ready. Falls it way too low, though. Going to take a lot of damage here. And then going to jump off. I don't think that was a very smart time to reset. 96% on the control meter. I think they just gave the point to Apothecary for round 1. I don't know. We'll see. Right now, Apothecary is. Right now, Wolfsbane's able to contest. Not really getting any kills.
Oh, and the res and the boom.
Oh, great barrage though. Great barrage from both sides. Joalia with a good barrage too. And then the res comes out from the Apothecary, and I think that's going to be enough. Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
Meme
First
was on
round
the
going
point.
to
That's
the
crazy.
Apothecary.
Meme just barely missed the point there, but yeah, a good set of reses from both sides, and Apothecary was able to get this first point, despite the good gameplay by Wolfsbane. So the game is essentially almost 99-99. And I expect that's going to be the majority of this map, as both these teams are fairly even. And we might be seeing that Deadlykin on that May again, teasing it. So let's see.
Yeah, we're going to be going into round 2 here. And the May from Deadly Kitten, we saw it on King's Row. It was pretty good. The walls left a little bit to be desired, though. And you really have to have good walls to play Mei here, and we saw it here. Walled 2 people off, but it was a soldier and a tracer. They both just ran away, not able to actually get any kills off of the wall, and AJ Waka gonna get caught out and killed there. Brookfield, though, picking up 2 kills on that Reinhardt, somehow taking no damage throughout that whole thing, ran pretty much past the entire team for the side of Wolfsbane. And Apothecary taking the point here. Dualia with a 2K on the Tracer, though, playing really well. Showing some versatility.
Yeah, and that's good to, you know, to be able to switch. You know, you can't be playing Fire the whole time. You know, they're gonna counter it.
A great headshot from Deadly Kitten takes down Dualia. And that's a good stagger, too. That'll get them to at least 25% before a contest comes out from Wolfsbane.
And looks like Apothecary is going to try to get the high ground, or they were, but then looks like the team's ready. Looks like Wolfsbane's waiting for them to go up the high ground so they can rush onto the point. And they're not buying it. So walled off there. Counter charge, both Ryans go down.
Yeah, Nixer is going to go down there. And Jualia flying high in the sky. There comes the Blizzard. Actually getting frozen a bit by the Blizzard because the Blizzard has a pretty high vertical radius. But Apothecary just really stable on this point here. Already at 50% on the control meter. Great hook from AJ Waka. Lots of staggering going on here. And Wolfsbane is really just looking out of sorts on Nepal right now.
Yeah, and I'm thinking. I mean, I think that the Tracer pick was good, but I don't know. It's Joy has just been doing so good on Farah. It's hard for Joy to not play Farah, but that wall's been pretty good here.
Yeah,
at this
really
point,
good wall there. And yet again, Wolfsbane's going to have to back off. I think they need to find a new way in because they're just going to keep getting walled off.
Yeah, and walled and hooked just like that. And unfortunately, that's how Roly Poly went down.
And Nanovisor gets Earth Shattered. Not because of that, not really able to get any value out of it. Squid getting 2 kills with his visor. And there we go, the Apothecary.
Nope, I think they goofed it. There was on count settings. Best of 3, yeah, best of 5, yeah. So that's an issue. Comp does not set it to best of 5. So a little bit of a technical difficulty from the players. Cool, if you want to talk with them in chat, make sure they get that set up so that I don't have to type. That'd be great.
Yeah, what should we just have them play another best of 3 and then
I would say you just do another best of 3.
All right.
And can you set the start map to village? Or no, I think you can set the start map to village. I'm not sure which one on the list. It doesn't say. It just says 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one village is. So I was waiting for these teams to reset the lobby. Sorry about that. They, for some reason, when Blizzard did the new custom games, they didn't make it so competitive automatically makes a control best of 5. So you have to switch it to win at 3 points. So we got to continue playing because that was only 2 rounds there. So the game is 2-0, Apothecary in the lead, and then we'll see what happens from there. So Apothecary wins the first round. That's GG. Apothecary wins the series, and if not, we're gonna keep going. So
He also didn't turn kill cams off.
okay. Well, we'll make sure that happens.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Technical difficulties, folks. Sorry about that. We will get that fixed up. But thank you all for watching. Like I said before, please follow us here and on Twitter at OW University. Check out our Discord and Reddit in the channel description. Our website owuniversity.com. And if you want to join the league as a free agent, please come to the Discord, sign up. There's teams that need fills all the time, or even substitutes for one time. But we finally getting back in here. We do have it set up on Sanctum. I thought it was Village. It was actually Sanctum. We haven't done yet, so we are going to be coming in here on Sanctum with teams in the.
No, this is Shrine.
Is it? No.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Are you sure?
Yeah. Sanctum is the one that's indoors with the big hole by the point,
okay.
and Village
Okay.
is the one.
No,
with
yeah,
the
I know
house
which one, but yeah. Okay, I thought this was okay.
All right, so we're coming in. We have. Am I crazy? Did the team switch sides?
No, the teams
No.
on the opposite side. Nope.
Teams didn't switch sides. I'm just stupid. Okay. Wolfsbane again, not messing around. They've got their comp already set to go. They are no longer running Pharmacy, just the Pharah. Gonna do Ana Lucia for the heals. On the other side, we're seeing the 3 DPS come back. I like it. Alright, so let's see how this goes. We are here on Shrine. And Wolfsbane, both teams going to be taking the main steps up to the point. Apothecary
on?
getting there first, of course.
There you
Being
go.
on the
Sorry about
dive.
that. Yeah,
And
Pubsy just getting that damage, trying to get us up as fast as possible. And Piglet
yeah,
already down.
Piglet going to go down to Logic there for the Apothecary. So Wolfsbane at a disadvantage here. Still trying to push onto the point. Clubsy with a nice kill on the Mean Queen. Nyx and Rolly going to go down, and the point is going to go to the Apothecary to start off here.
Yeah, but they were gonna chase him, but decided to back off a bit. But yeah, Clubsy and Logic just doing what they do best and get kills in this 3 DPS dive comp that they've been doing pretty much all series. So it's been working for them, and I don't expect them to change it up really much. I mean, they did last time with the May, but I mean they're essentially back to the roots of the day.
Nyx with a huge hook, but somehow doesn't get the kill. Really confused on that one.
Yeah, me too, because Clubsy wasted his deflect earlier when not needed to, so and he gets it
And
off.
Clubsy gonna pull out the Dragon Blade here.
It's slapped.
Gonna get swept. Great play by Piglet, and he's just gonna die. What? He's not dead yet? Oh, that's a major misplay. They have a Roadhog. They can easily one-shot it.
Yeah,
but-
not only that, but like he was slept. He had no health. He had 30 health, and the Winston was right there too. So I mean, a melee would have been suffice for them.
Major misplay on the side of Wolfsbane, and 70% on the control meter for the Apothecary. If they win this round, they've won the series. So Wolfsbane's got to get something going here. They're nanoing the Winston. I'm not sure if that's the answer. A nice 2K with a barrage from Logic in the back line, and no kills from Wolfsbane. Rez coming up, bringing both of the two that died to that barrage, but they get pretty much instantly killed by Squid's attack visor. 4 kills
Team
and some
kill.
BM spray.
Squid just they trapped him on top of the staircase, and just now they're gonna go for the spawn, and that's gonna be the game. Apothecary is going to be taking the series. Make sure they end this game because that is it. Apothecary winning this series 2-1. Wolfsbane came out in the beginning. You know, you thought they were going to win, but I mean, or at least in the first game you thought that, and then the second game, Apothecary came and did well on King's Row. Or well, no, they actually no. Apothecary lost in King's Row, right? I'm pretty sure. But that should be game, so I don't know what's going on here. That should
They've decided they want to play out the rest of the rounds. I guess we can watch it if we want
garbage
to.
rounds. Okay, I guess these will be garbage rounds. Yeah, I typed garbage rounds, so let me know what they say in chat. I mean, I think that's what these are.
Yeah.
Did they say yeah? Or...
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So we're going to be seeing some little garbage rounds here just because of the technical difficulty, so it's just all fun and games right now. So we're going to be seeing Squid playing on the Hanzo now. Haven't seen him play it today, but I think just trying to have some fun now. Should we have back on that tracer?
Yeah. The Apothecary noting that they're just memeing, trying to have some fun here. Wolfsbane, you know, they want to win. They're going to play it seriously, see if they can take the last of these points.
Yeah, we are going to see
And,
Club C and a Junkrat here. Oh, Tormentor Nodes is watching now. I see
Yeah,
that.
AJ Waka now on the Junkrat, Klopsy on the Arista.
So yeah.
Let's see how that works out.
Like
Red
we
Pill
said,
going
this,
down to Huawei.
this is some garbage rounds because there was technical difficulty. So these teams are just trying to have some fun and continue playing. So we had just, you know, blinking or recall was almost taking out recall. Was able to take out the Arisa, the Junkrat, and now while stuck in the trap, his team's able to save him from the Diva. You're there, you're typing. So we do have some teams just chilling with the Ana, probably gonna stagger Ana or just play friendly, but they're gonna stagger the Ana now. This game is. Oh, we do have a Sombra 2. I didn't even realize that. We have Sombra 2. Tag Riser coming in from Nuka Colo, just pretty much melting
Now, we're
people.
going to see Federican actually leaving.
Okay, so
and,
these are garbage rounds, so.
yeah, I guess they had to go somewhere.
Yeah, so.
And it looks like they're just gonna. Oh, sweet!
Oh, you're in.
Yo,
Cool J's in now.
I got put into the game.
That's fine. These are some garbage rounds, so
All
don't really matter.
right.
So
Do you want me to leave the voice?
no, I don't know. I'm just chat is talking, saying is there's still one round. Like no, there's still not one, but they're playing garbage rounds right now. So that's what's up. There's still one giveaway. So they're just playing garbage rounds right now.
Yeah, I know.
Just tell them chat.
Oh, okay, well. Report Cool J for not liking Hashimari.
So we got Cool J here. Cool J on playing some Genji. And we got Sombra getting hacking, but unfortunately dying at the same time. And now we're gonna get Cool J, trying to jump around, going after the Junkman and Soldier, but that's the back way up, and they ended it.
Whoa.
Okay, so that is the series. As you see, the Apothecary did win this. We do have one more giveaway to give out, so stay here. We will be doing that. I want to give a congratulations to Apothecary. Want to give a congratulations to Inferno One Trick, and congratulations to Oh, I believe it was a gravity turn or blue team that won the first series. I kind of forgot that one.
I think Gravity turn one.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that one. So, yeah, congratulations everyone. We'll be doing that last giveaway right now, as I will be showing. I got my stickers here. So keyword. Let's see, keyword. What's a keyword I can do? We're gonna do keyword. Keyword's gonna be technical. So, yep, congratulations teams, and we do have a giveaway here. So once again, I just want to remind everyone though to I just want to thank everyone for watching, and be sure to follow us here and on Twitter, where we will can't speak right now. Follow us so you can be notified when we are streaming, or you can also just support us in general. You can go to our website at owuniversity.com, our Discord, discord.gg/owuniversity. I just want to remind everyone that Overwatch University League is a league dedicated to helping players, casters, and coaches get better at what they enjoy doing. I believe we are the largest recreational Overwatch league. There is really none that is like us, where we separate all our divisions by SR, so we're fairly unique. And we cater to all players from all different skill levels. We accept everyone, no matter what their background is, or like I said, their skill. They can be bronze, they could be grandmaster. We have areas for all sorts of people in different skill levels. So be sure to check us out if it's your first time here, and if you're in here, it's your first time being in the league. Welcome, and hope your games went well. And if not, hopefully they got rescheduled and you guys can play your games. And hopefully everyone was checking out the medals and competing for those medals. We saw a few people get some today on the EU side. We'll be having right now, the game reporters are down and medal reporters down, so we will be we'll be updating those shortly so that people can start reporting their medals and games. But thank you all for watching, and I'm going to announce this winner soon. So like I said, the winner is going to be doing this skinny sticker, so I'm going to be typing last call in here. It's on 2-minute delay though, so I'll wait 2 minutes. Last call. Way. Type. Technical. So thank you all for watching. Cool J, anything you notice between these teams? So we had our first game was Division 6, next one was Division 3, this game was Division 8. To me, it actually seemed like the Division 8 games were going smoother than Division 6 games, even though they're technically
the Division 6 games were by far the worst. The Division 3 game was hard to tell because it seemed like there was one team that was just significantly better than the other team. But I felt like the Division 8 games were going pretty well. There could have been a bit better team comps, but the ult usage wasn't bad.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Division 3, obviously they had. Inferno One Trick was just on top of it. That was a short series, which you'll see those often. But the other two games, they were even. So even though the Division 6 games were a little bit sloppier. And it could just be because it was their first time those teams really got together to play their games. They were fairly even, and then just this last game, it was even until it got to control. Maybe just that one team's really good at control, and they just okay. So I'm just gonna answer someone. Club C, this will be uploaded, probably soon, right after or something. We'll be exporting it to the Twitch. Or not to Twitch, to YouTube, and that way you can watch it whenever, not just in the 2-week period that we have. So I'm going to be rolling now for the giveaway. Let's see who gets it. We do have 69 entries. Wink wink. Oh wait, I lied. The giveaway did not start. So
Also, you better check and make sure that pizza wasn't in there because he
Yeah.
signed up.
So we'll be giving people a little bit longer. Thank you all for watching, though, and take care. I'm going to be turning off the stream. So, any last words, Cool J?
Thanks for joining us. I don't know. I had some fun.
Yeah, and you'll be seeing some more casters too. If you want to be a caster, make sure you join the community and sign up. Go to the website. You can apply to be one. Where we'll be hosting some caster workshops to get some casters experience, and just get people in line, at least to some sort of degree on what they need to do as casters. We'll have some other people in EU. We'll have some workshops for EU and NA. We also will be having some coaching workshops, so people who want to be coaches and they want to improve on how they can be a coach and their methods. We'll have workshops for that as well. Like I said, sorry for the issue with the giveaway. I'm going to be doing this longer, but I'm going to close off the stream except for leave the giveaway open and then announce that once it happens. So thank you all for watching, and take care.